Oh, start sending us your video. Cool, I'll send you your video. Right, one down. Except it's blank. Why does this say it's blank? This is weird, dude. This is weird. I don't know if this is... Can anyone confirm that this is actually dead? Because it should be the same output. I'm pretty sure. Main encoder, yep. Oh, no, there we go. We're in. It's just updated itself. Cool, right. I'm not going to touch anything there. We've got, hey, Trent. This should be the new one anyway. Right, that one's up. We've got this one working. So TikTok's popping off, right? Okay. And then... So, all these things make multi-streaming easy, but the platforms don't make multi-streaming easy. It's so stupid. Like, it's so frustrating that we've got all these tools to make our lives easier, but then the platforms are like, nah, you're all right. You're all right. You don't want to do that. Right, and now, let's pump out. And I bet that's using my old stuff, isn't it? On here. Yeah, of course it is. How... Is there a way to auto-default this to just... Oh, I did all this. I put loads of tags in and all sorts. There we go. Are you a content creator wanting to take me to the next level? Oh, you are? Well, oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Get on it. I even did a bunch of tags. I mean, I definitely didn't do the tags. I definitely got AI to just grab me a bunch of tags. Right, so that one's cool and rocking, yeah? So, if I want to... Do I physically have to leave this open? Exit stream? Yeah, fucking hell, man. Dude. So then if I go here and press go live, okay, this is going to load the same stream up, yeah? Because it's there. It can be, exit, okay? So I want to now throw in a vertical stream, which I've got the defaults there. So I can press that, reuse them settings, right? This is nuts. This is so funny, man. It's so stupid. Right, that's cool. Yeah, whatever. And then if I just go public on this one, yeah, I should have a different key to fire over this one. Look, that one's waiting to go now. So we've got these two all juiced up, and we've got TikTok that's apparently doing something. And then now we'll send across vertical canvas on YouTube. Start sending us your video. Just did. Oh! Why is YouTube so weird, man? Why is YouTube just so weird? Like, YouTube is weirder than TikTok, man. Hey, Proven Texas. How are we all doing anyway? Like, this is just... I don't understand. Like, I can see the appeal. Oh, my God. Why people would want to stream in multiple places. Look at my Discord right now, though. You've just gone live. 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 Piss off, Stream Elements. When did I ask you to get involved? I didn't. At least I don't think I did. But whatever. Right. So, we are currently popping, yeah? Everywhere. So, are you live or not? I don't know. This is a pre-recording. This is a pre-recording. And this is the weird thing. It's just... I don't like the fact that there's no preview for TikTok. That's something that I don't like. So on the TikTok website right now, there's no, like, preview at all, which I kind of don't like, because you don't really know stuff's going on. YouTube is just weird. But with the new StreamerBot stuff, isn't there more control? I'm just going to hide it for 1 sec. Isn't there more control on what lives can be done here? Because you can you I'm just like experimenting here, like auto monitor live broadcasts, because we've got both broadcasts going, and you can see them just there, so I can see the chats from all of them. It's a really good thing for the new StreamerBot. For you guys that haven't seen this before, this is actually both YouTube chats, so anybody that's in vertical and anybody that's in horizontal is coming through this one chat. As you can see, I've got 2 different streams here. So Kuro, I can see, I don't know the differentiation of these because they've both got the same title, which is hilarious. I'm guessing you're watching in vertical, Kuro. Oh my god, why do I keep clicking it when it just auto? What GPU you use? I'm using a 3070. Am I not sending so many notifications? Do you mind just watching your business? You're on horizontal. Right, now I know that one's horizontal. Okay, cool. We're learning. This is so strange. So in theory, if people have got questions, as always, if you do !ask, it'll do the question stuff, okay? Right, I've got 1,000 dashboards open. I can understand why people want to... are alerts working, by the way? I've not actually seen anything pop up. We need to get a sound effect ASAP. Why does vertical say I've been streaming for 3 minutes? I don't understand. See, I'm dealing with this crap so you guys don't have to. Make it nice and easy for you, alright? This is nuts. This is nuts. So it's Doko that was on vertical. Okay. Mod goes to both chats. It absolutely does. May I know how much your RAM and chipset, because I want to upgrade. My OBS is so laggy. I don't have ridiculous stuff. My PC is about 5 years old. I'm just using an AMD Ryzen 5, I think, from like 5 years ago. You don't need crazy stuff for streaming nowadays, especially if you've got something like an RTX card, because all your encoding and stuff gets binned off onto that. So it depends if you're doing hardcore gaming and stuff like that on your streams. If you are, then obviously you need more power. Well, if you can offload it to a different machine, then that would be best. Right, does this scene switch work? Right, cool. So some things are working, which is nice. And everything's linked together, which is cool. I thought getting a stream key for TikTok would make things easier at this point. The TikTok stuff was easy. It's YouTube that was causing me the problem. So I'm streaming to TikTok right now without a technical... Team Twitch from Iron Kill, sending a little rose. Would you like a rose? I'll smash you a rose. There you go. So I've come up with a little thing as well. So if I do ask in chat like that, or if somebody did... Oh, no, I've only set it up for me, but I could set it up for moderator. But it'll say Iron Kills asked a question. So if somebody's on a different platform and they've asked a question on that platform and there's no chat command things, I can actually add it into chat like this. So I've pulled that from TikTok. And then when I want to pull that question up, it'll come up just there with a little TikTok logo. How cool is that? Nice little way for us to keep chat interaction if you are multi-streaming. Look at this getting spammed. Have we added a setting yet that we can ignore bot things? So it just hides bot. Hey, Alan. I'm good. Thanks. How are you doing? Yeah, it's weird. Really, really strange. Like the TikTok stuff was really easy, which I need to do a video on. This is obviously my first stream to TikTok. Well, technically I did one earlier. Remove question. Hello. Why is that button now broke? Oh my actual god. Is that because this is disconnected? Nope. It's just not doing anything. Why? I'll just press next question. I've broke something. Might be worth moving your vertical camera to the right unless you're fine with chat covering your face. I can do that. Should we do that? We can do that live right now. Sorry for the inception, everybody. Get over it. So if I grab the scene, the source, let me unlock it. Which one is it? Is it this one? No, it's a widget. Let's just drag it in, because the beauty of this stuff, you can move stuff around. So where are we? Here we go. Unlock it. There we go. Move me there. Move the question queue. Down there. There we go. Best viewers. Oh my god, we need viewers, guys. We need viewers. We need viewers. Hashtag let's get on it. And then I can put all them docs exactly where they were, which is really nice, with my little shoo-ba-doo-ba-doo-ba-doo plugin. Such a good plugin. Such a good plugin. Does this work? No, but I can do this. Oh, no, it goes... I wasn't expecting that. All I have to do is type it in chat, like that. I didn't do the exclamation mark ask. That's really funny. Technically, all I need to do is do that. Oh my god, Andy. Why am I such an idiot? Why am I such an idiot? But that kind of makes a little bit more sense. As to getting it all working. But monitoring all these things at the same time is an absolute nightmare. If you are multi-streaming and stuff like that. Because, I mean, just look at how many dashboards you've got. And obviously you can put all your chats into one using stuff like Castellabs and stuff like that, which is fine. But, for instance, you need to have these pretty much open if you need to adjust anything. So you've got Twitch dashboard open, you've got YouTube dashboard open, you've got a second YouTube dashboard open, you've got TikTok dashboard open, which Iron Kill's sending me stuff, and I don't know what any of this means, but thank you. Don't know what any of that means. This is my first time streaming on TikTok, so I've got zero idea. And neither evil. They're so stupid. Like, absolutely stupid. They seem quite irrelevant. How's my PC holding up? Should we check some performance stats? Oh, I've just realised I need to move the hotkey thing as well on the vertical canvas. Otherwise, because it comes up behind, it comes up on my forehead. Is it this one? No, this one. Yeah, it's that one. All right, I'll move it over. There we go. And now you can see what shortcuts I'm playing. I like that. It's even harder when doing it IRL. Is it actually? Hey, Dragon Spirit, welcome back. It's good to have you back. Just so everyone knows on all the platforms as well, we are doing a partner push over on Twitch. So if you are watching on these platforms and you want to do more interaction, then come across to Twitch and help me boost this number to that average of 75 so I can get that hashtag partner life. So I can like get gold-plated teeth and stuff like that. That'd be really sweet, wouldn't it? I've even done something really, really dirty, guys. All in the name of science. I've done many dirty things today in the name of science. Dirty thing 1. I need to change this hotkey. That is what we're doing in this stream. We need to change the hotkey. Dirty thing 1 is right there. Sorry, but it just happened. Okay, it just happened. It just had to happen. There was no other way. How you doing anyway, Deadeye? You good? Everyone's like, why? because TikTok, babes. Because TikTok. It's just how it is. It's just how I just needed to do it. I just needed to do it. All right, you're just gonna have to get over that fact. Because we cool, right? We cool. I just had to do it. There was no other way around it. Just had to get installed. I way too far from partner push. Me too, but it doesn't stop me pretending to to know what I'm doing, right? I don't know if we can be friends. I opened it for 2 seconds, literally 2 seconds, and yeah, I'm gonna do it. I say I use it too because it has YouTube chatbot. Boo. Well, you telling me we can't be friends? We can't be friends, man. Don't be like that. Telling me what we can and can't do. TikTok partner push. You're number one. I don't know what all these things mean. Hello, everyone on TikTok. If you've got questions, make sure you do ask. Thank you for following on Twitter as well, Dragon. Appreciate it. Right, we should be cool then. Right, everything seems stable, which is nice. I want to know why Task Manager wasn't coming up. 95% CPU usage. What are we saying? Oh, no, we're cool. Cool. It's not doing too bad, to be fair. It's not doing too bad. It's not doing too bad. It's holding stable. Holding stable. We've got a lot of browser source stuff going on, but that'll be all these widgets that are in this website. What CPU have I got? Where do you even check these things nowadays? Is it under details? I don't remember. I am not the best PC person. I'm not gonna lie. It's a Ryzen 5 though. Performance, that's the one. There you go. For anybody that's interested in this kind of stuff and they want to know. So I'm dropping AMD Ryzen 5 3600 6 core. Find your TikTok. Nice. Thank you. Appreciate it, Dragon. Exclamation mark socials if anybody wants them. Hey, Rod. When are you going to start selling treadmills on TikTok Shop? Well, if it pays the bills, it pays the bills, man. And then for GPU, I'm using an RTX 3070, which is getting some hammer right now, but obviously I'm streaming to... Well, the beauty of this is I'm only encoding 2 streams, because I'm using the same encoder for vertical and horizontal, even though I'm sending my stream to 4 different locations. To be fair, if you're good like me at multitasking, like this is fine, keeping up with the different chats. Obviously, I'd probably put the TikTok dashboard on a different screen, just because then I can see stuff a little bit better for there. But YouTube and Twitch, both chats are integrated into Streamer.bot, so that's nice and easy. And if you really want to, you can separate the chats as well by switching between your vertical and your horizontal. So I know for a fact that, in fact, can I turn off and just tell this to send to Twitch? There we go. In fact, should we do a little short on the new chat of... Oh my god, look at the about 1,000 things that are up here. We'll do a little short on this. If I press record now, it's going to use the same encode, I believe, if I'm right. So we shouldn't see any performance issues, which should be good. The new chat inside of Streamer.bot is absolutely OP. So clicking on the chat link just here, we can see different streams. So obviously it's got Twitch and YouTube, but I can do multiple broadcasts to YouTube. So right now I'm streaming to Twitch and YouTube vertical and YouTube horizontal. So I can bring all my YouTube chat in just like so. I can also split it between the vertical and horizontal just there. So you can see exactly what all these different platforms are doing. I can put them all together as well, which is really nice. And I can send chats to either Twitch, YouTube, send it to all, send it to the selected ones, which is just, there's so many cool new features in there. And Whipstick keeps adding even more. Definitely go and check it out in the latest beta because it is beautiful. There you go. That's a nice quick one. There's also the event feed, if you guys haven't seen this. That's still a work in progress. So this is like brand spanking new here. Like brand spanking new. Like nobody's really seen this too much. It's like literally the day before yesterday or whatever. The day before yesterday. Yesterday is the day, I mean. Oh my god, I need more coffee. Can somebody send? Yes, this is brand new. So the event feed at the moment, because obviously it's still work in progress. You can obviously see that it's telling you all the main things. I'm sure if somebody dropped a follow now or just sent me some bits or something, give me money, we'd be able to see it update on here, which is pretty nice. You'll be able to obviously see the update. There you go. Stop while followed the channel. And that's being spammed everywhere. I don't know if there is a way to just mute certain accounts. That'd be really nice. But thank you very much for the follow, Step Warrior. Appreciate it. So maybe I do a quick short on this whilst we're here. Yo, Patriot, thank you for the 200 bits as well. Not only do you have chat inside of Streamer.bot, but you also have an event feed coming soon as well. So the event feed will tell you all the different things that are happening within your streams. It's still a work in progress. As you probably see, this is jumping up and down, but these bugs will be ironed out. You'll be able to see all the different things that are happening in your streams, whether or not it's cheers, whether or not it's super chats over on YouTube and all that jazz. Really nice little feature that's coming soon. There we go, another short. I don't know why that's going nuts. Go settings and add to ignore users in chat. Is that a thing? Patriot, thank you for the 200 bits. I did say that, didn't I? But I need to make sure. Here we go. Settings, ignored users. Oh, shit. There we go. How do we add? How does one add? I've just realised I can't see chat if I've got that open. And why can't I untoggle YouTube? Right, so settings, ignored users. Hello? Hello? No users found. Do I need to go and add that? Oh, maybe. Maybe you're right. More. No, that wasn't. Yeah, this one. More. Ignore user. Right, cool. Here we go. Here's a short. Here's another short. We're popping the shorts. Remember, no matter what platform you're on, if you've got questions, please fire your questions. Just let me know you're asking a question if it's on TikTok or whatever. We've got 2 questions in the queue currently. You guys basically give me content, and it's amazing. It's funny. You just printing me views and stuff now, innit? Rono, how we doing? Oh my god, as well, I can't believe the amount of engagement on certain videos recently, because, like, we posted that video yesterday because we talked about that new plugin that came out, and everyone's just like, you could do this for years. You've been able to do this with Source Record. I've had it from every angle. I'm like, I know. Literally, just a new plugin came out, so I made a video on it, and I was like, oh my god, this is amazing. Bit of a clickbait title, bosh, threw it out there, and everyone's just trying to school me. I'm like, dude, I've been doing this for 5 years, and I literally have a plugin that I created that checks all your other plugins, whether or not they're updated. Chill. I am fully aware. People love flexing knowledge, and I love it. I love it. It's great engagement for me. It's great engagement for the people that obviously want to put themselves out there and try and school. I'm just like, I know. I am fully aware. It's so funny. Like, people seem to just get really competitive trying to be like, oh, I know everything. I know everything. It's just like, no, like, just share what you know. Teach people. That's why I do the videos that I do, because I just want to show people options and stuff like that. And I don't understand when everyone's just like on it. They're just like, oh, we need this. Oh no, you can do that. That's a really bad way of doing this. No, you shouldn't do that. And it's just like, come on, man. Come on. I know nothing, Jon Snow. Right, we're going to do this little thing. I'm going to need somebody to put in a bot command or something like that later on in this video, but you're going to have to be pretty rapid on it. Utilizing the Streamer.bot chat doc, I use a bot account, Andi Botty, and I've got an account that's spamming as well on YouTube, and I want to basically hide these. If you want to do that, you just highlight over one of the accounts. So I'm going to do Andi Lippy here because everyone wants to ignore. So I'll press ignore, and we've ignored Andi Lippy, and I'll ignore Andi Botty now as well. And then now, if somebody... Oh, I've just ignored Doko. That's really awkward. That's funny. So if Doko chats in here now, it's just going to ignore him. And it's not going to be there, which is hilarious. So, bye, Doko. Love you. Oh, no, it's still there. It's definitely... Oh, no, I've cocked this short up. Let's try again. I need to actually go and turn it on, right? Because I don't think I've turned it on. Let me move that over there. I'm actually hilarious. Yo, Rono, thank you very much for the follow. Oh, God. That one, delete that. Delete it. That's orcs. Professional, man. Professional. Yo, JS, thank you for the 100. Hello, super fan of your content. Question. OBS uses a lot of resources. The streams don't look so good on here. Recommendations or video to configure OBS to stream on here. Literally, the best thing to do is go to OBS, go to tools, and run the auto configuration wizard. That's going to set you up for the best settings that your machine can run at. And then apart from that, you just need to make sure you're not stretching sources and stuff. Otherwise, that'll cause like loads of compression and it'll look really bad. What is going on here? Should we get some hype video game music? Yeah! There we go. There we go. That's huge. Hey, Benji. How you doing, Alex, as well? Let me jump to the thing. Where is it? Ignored users. No users found. What? Is anyone tripping with me right now? Rono, thanks for the 100 bits as well. Are my alerts playing on stream? I need to get a sound effect for them. I don't know if they are actually playing. I know they're not playing on vertical. This seems sus. It does, doesn't it? Trent. Timeout. Ban. Ignore. User ignored. Bye, Trent. Yeah, I don't think that works. I don't think that's currently working. Unless I give it the old close reopen job. Blind Electron. First thing, is anyone tripping right now? That's pretty much every stream. We just break stuff. Oh, Trent's there. Trent, can you talk to me? Talk to me, Trent. Trent, spam at me. I don't actually know if I'm going to be able to see you talk. I need to open up the Twitch dashboard, don't I? Unless it comes through on chat. Oh, no, there we go. It worked. It worked. It worked. Cool. Cool. We got it to work. So, we'll do this as like a 2-part short that'll just blast through, and we'll move on to some questions in a second, if that's all right, guys. I'm missing a lot of like cheers and stuff, so I'm gonna make this bigger, put that there. And I need to adjust a lot of my docs in OBS, especially if I'm going to be multi-streaming like this. But yeah, we'll have to roll with it. This is hilarious. Right, so I need to bring Trent back out of here. But I definitely added more to ignored, didn't I? So if I grab, say, this Andi Lippy here, and Ava Girl, thank you very much for the follow as well. I appreciate that. Sorry that I'm just a bit everywhere at the moment. We're just like trying to work out why this. So Andi Lippy doesn't appear, but if I close this down, reopen it, it must be just a bug in there. I don't know if somebody wants to make a note and feed it back to Whipstick, and then it appears. Cool. Right. You need sounds. Yeah, I know. I need to decide on a sound. I only put the alerts together yesterday, so there's a few things that I need to do. Right. I love using the Streamer.bot chat window because you can see both YouTube and Twitch chats, and obviously multiple YouTube chats, but my bot spams in here and I miss loads of stuff. Like if somebody cheers, there's like a bunch of things that happen. If you want to ignore an account, you can hover over the account, press the little ellipsis and press ignore user, and that'll say your user ignored whatever. But if you go to settings now inside of here, ignored users, it might not appear. So what you need to do is just close down the chat window and reopen the chat window. I think it's just a visual bug at the minute. And then now if we go down to settings, we'll be able to see ignored users. There's Andi Lippy and Andi Botty. So now I don't get spammed by my own bot. Boom. There's another short. Easy content, man. Just help streamer read chat easier. Exactly. Now I can actually keep up with what you guys are saying. But I think this toggle YouTube button doesn't work. But this is a lot cleaner, isn't it? Especially if you just want like the event feed, because obviously the event feed is the same as the event feed and stuff like that, right? Remember, if you guys have got questions, exclamation mark ask and fire it in. I'm here for your entertainment and viewing pleasure. Wink, wink. And if you're on YouTube, like the stream. God damn it! Appease to the gods of algorithms. That's not a legit question. Piss off, Steve. I'm doing good, mate. How are you doing? Right, next question. Let's go. What we got? Do you think it's time to make an updated instant replay video? I've been losing my mind trying to set it up, and all these videos are outdated, and none of them give me the info I need. That's a great question, Rod. And the answer is yes. I will. Have I got a mod here to put that on my to-do list at all? On the task to-do list for Stream Up. Because yeah, I think you are right, and the reason why I'm saying just yes, straight out the bag, and not really sugarcoating it, is because I want to set it up on my stream. Because last night, me and TD I have an alt Twitch account that I do gaming and stuff, because obviously on this account we're trying to push for partner and that. Obviously, if you guys are watching from anywhere else, please jump on over to Twitch and help me push the numbers a little bit. It would be massively appreciated. Twitch.tv/Andi Lippy, obviously. But I've got a Twitch account where I've been doing gaming and stuff, and we played Crash Bash. We did our first speedrun of Crash Bash last night, which was rage-inducing. Having a couple of beers, and a couple of funny things happened. It would have been cool to have a replay thing ready, but this is a new overlay that I've got, and I think it'd be a really cool thing to implement. But I want to do it in a way that's, I kind of want to show people how much you can push OBS without having like god tier hardware. But you need to remember that if you're doing like AAA games and stuff like that, that's going to have a huge impact on performance and stuff, whereas playing a PS1 emulator is not really going to have that kind of impact. But yeah, I have a comprehensive list, big list of links. Yeah, I'll do it, man. I'll do it. Don't you worry. It's on the to-do list. Hopefully one of them's added it. I don't want to open too many things today since we're doing a lot of streams. Until I'm comfortable and I don't want to have a million windows, I could really do with another monitor. So in my new setup when we move, I really need to try and get another monitor. I wish I could, but Stone Lippy streamers when I'm passed out. Hate time zones. Sorry, baby. Have you tested the new branch plugin? I haven't tested it yet, no, Batters Boy. Just because, like, 8 and Multistream does everything that I need it to. And so does the multi-RTMP, but obviously I'm just... You got to fiddle about with the trends, right? It's one of those things. I got rinsed yesterday for making that video about the branch plugin. Like, everybody rinsed me. Because well, a lot of people rinsed me. A lot of people were like, "Oh my god, this is insane, dude! This is the best thing I've ever seen! Like, how does what?" Like, going nuts about it. I'm just like, well, technically, you've been able to do it for ages, but and then everyone's just like, "Yeah, you've been able to do this for years." I was just like, "I know. Well, I made a video about it years ago." It was like when 8 and Vertical first came out, and I was like, guys, are you aware that you've been able to do this for a really long time? And I made a video on how to do it, like 2 years prior to Vertical coming out. But the thing is, people, that's not a good way to look at it, because 8 and Vertical is its own beast, and everything's made to be easy to use. Whereas, like, doing it with Exceldro's Source Record plugin, it's not very user friendly. Like, it isn't. It's very menu heavy. Do you know what I mean? Almost criminal that I'm not following. Well, thank you for following now, Corbin. I appreciate it. If you've got any questions, exclamation mark ask, and just ask. But yeah, it's crazy. Dragon Spirit has asked, Streamer.bot seems a little daunting to set up for now. But when I see you do those things, I think I have to have it. How do you learn all those things? Genuinely, Dragon Spirit, the best thing that I can say is the best way to kind of learn all Streamer.bot and OBS and everything like I do is to just keep trying. Ask questions. There's a lot of support places out there. You've got the Streamer.bot Discord. You've got my streams. You can come and visit me on stream and ask questions live. And if you want to do something and you've got a real passion for it, you will be able to do it. It's like learning a musical instrument. If you really want to play guitar because you want to look awesome, like blah, 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 then you will learn to play guitar. You just need to put the time, the effort, and the passion into it. 100%, you can do it. Start off slow. Don't run before you can walk. And now I am just saying buzzwords. Thank you for the short. Hey, Armin. We love you, Exceldro. Don't listen to Andy. We do. It was a different time back then. Like, Source Record was made at a time when my remove question is broken since I've adjusted something. I have adjusted something in here too. If trigger data is this, if this is visible, yeah, then it should disappear. So why it shouldn't be handling no text size? Remove question. Remove question. Remove the question. Why no removo? Check if widget is on screen. Yeah, cool. This was working yesterday, and today it's like, nah, you're alright, mate. Jog on. It's just my luck in it. It's just my luck. Why does this happen to me? In a world we must defend. Pressing the button over and over again isn't going to make it work, Andy. Like, all I changed... In fact, no, I've not adjusted anything to do with that widget. So that must mean... Oh, we're going to have to go into the depths of hell in OBS for a second. Studio mode. You all ready for me to destroy it? Group on-screen message. Right, if that is visible... Oh, I think I know what's happened. I think I know exactly what's happened. I've done the thing that I've told you guys about 1,000 times. My alerts have not been popping up, have they? Because I've not run the settings and I don't have an auto loader. I've not added the auto loader. Now it'll work. Yeah. What a Burke. Do as I say, not as I do, everybody, please. Thank you. That should just be written on my plastered all over my stream. In fact, should we sort that out? Do as I say. Oh dear. Got to improve and fine tune my streams a lot. There are so many levers to pull. There really are. But go motivational speech with Pokemon that go. You know, just start slow. Oh man, don't try and blast it. Like I have just made this overlay in a day. I've got 2 scenes. That is it. That's all you need to start streaming. Yeah, it doesn't even have to be a camera. Like, you could be a VTuber, you could be whatever you want to be. I don't know, you'd be a potato. That is my idea. You're not having that idea. And when a potato, I mean, like, physical potato. And, yeah, I'm not giving you my idea. Shut up. And I literally just have 2 scenes. In fact, I made a Crash Bash scene as well, which is not available in vertical, but it looks quite nice. Just a similar thing. Like, really, really minimalistic. There's barely anything going on. I have live split just here. And my gameplay just there. There's not much kind of happening. You know what I mean? You don't need to overthink it. And then if you want some cool little widgets, like I make a lot of widgets, you can get them from StreamUp. A lot of stuff that we make is paid for. You will need to either pay for the widgets or support monthly. £5 a month and you get access to everything that's on the website. It's really cool. Right, let's get on with some questions as well, shall we? I said I wasn't watching vertical stream. Yesterday, it made me made it so it hides after 8 seconds starting recording and then records... What? Reappears after recording has stopped? That's crazy. I always break stuff, Blind Electron. Welcome on in. That's what we do. Would be nice to see more NVIDIA AR videos. Yes, that is on the to-do list as well. Because again, I want my Aku mask back because that was insane. It was a really fun effect, like the box falling from the roof, landing on my head and then putting the mask on. It was a really cool effect, and a lot of people did enjoy that. Even on TikTok, I think a lot of people were watching that video on TikTok. I woke up to my first TikTok to pop off this morning as well. It was the one that I'm talking about, like everybody just kicking off. It's really weird. Like I feel like I make a lot of really, really useful content. Like if we go back to some of my previous videos that we've been putting out recently, if I go to just YouTube for a second, like the algorithm just doesn't seem to push the stuff that's actually really, really helpful. And it sucks. This isn't me like kicking off about not getting views. This is me kicking off because I've got a lot of knowledge that I want to show people and teach people. But you sometimes like this OBS tool is super handy. Like that's been bombed with a couple of dislikes, and it's like it's a really handy tool. Like a really handy tool. There's some that have just completely tanked. Like Durus, for instance. Durus is massive tanked. Like it's rare that my shorts get over 1,000 views. Anyway, but there are some really, really good nuggets of information. And it's weird how some platforms stuff works and some platforms it doesn't. For instance, this one, look, common misconception of streaming and recording. This has done really well in my standards on YouTube. That tanked on TikTok and Instagram and Twitter, like just tanked. But then the opposite stuff happened. Like it's really, really strange. TikTok's coming to Media Kit. Love that. Love that. If you need me to test it or anything, you know where I am. Trent, you know where the DMs are at. You know where them DMs are at. You know, slide straight in, baby. We don't mind. We don't bite, do we? I was curious because I use Mix It Up and you had to open. Oh, really? Yeah, I've not used Mix It Up in a very long time. Hey, Spicy, what's going on, baby? SB isn't as fussy, but if you open SB and don't open OBS immediately, trying to look for OBS again, yeah, it can be, but at least it's got like auto connect, doesn't it? Right? I totally visited Durus after seeing that and was all over it. Great site. It really is. Really is a great site, and I use it for everything now. Use it for the stream up stuff, use it for my stuff. It's pretty much everywhere. Thanks for adding stuff to Notion, by the way. TD, appreciate it. Love you. Milk Your OBS Daddy Day, 4th September. Everyone remember? Milk Your OBS Daddy Day. I feel like we need to get a name for it, because like people are going to start thinking it's my OnlyFans, but I can guarantee it's not. That's under a different pseudonym. Remember, if you guys want to ask questions on any of the platforms, feel free to ask. You are welcome. I've got TikTok chat up, but you're all being silent. Next question. I am bedroom. Yes, you are. I was using Tomo as the tester. Yeah, make sure you can use me anytime, Trent. I've told Tomo that if you ever need to make any adjustments to my page and stuff, you can pretty much do it without my permission. Like, just let me know what's happened, and you're more than welcome to test it. Because I'm guessing I'll probably get one of the most traffic on the website just because of, yeah. But you're more than welcome to use me as a test subject. Andy, how do I add both chats from horizontal and vertical to the Streamer.bot chat? I upgraded to beta, but can't for the life of me figure it out unless I'm, of course, being dense. Yeah, I thought you meant YouTube, because why not, right? It should automatically do it. It's automatic. So if you have platforms, and if you go to YouTube and go to settings, make sure it's monitoring your live broadcasts. Using the Streamer.bot beta, you can obviously have multiple chats now, like have multiple vertical, horizontal YouTube chats, and you want to make sure you can visit both of them and see them separately. You need to go to platforms, go to YouTube, and then go to settings, and make sure you've got auto monitor live broadcasts on, because this is going to see what broadcasts are live. You can obviously edit all your categories and stuff, But that is what's going to allow this to be read inside of the chat window inside of Streamer.bot. There you go. I've not... oh, God. So I finally uninstall Chatterino. Potentially. Whipstick's doing a really good job of this. Really good job. Obviously, having stuff like the event feed as well. So when you guys send me monies and stuff, I can see it, right? Which is nice. Apart from if you send it via PayPal, because I don't have any things set up, which is funny. Have I missed anything? Milk your OBS Daddy Day. Will you be able to buy a bucket? What? Will you be able to... What? I put the same video on TikTok with 20,000 followers. It's done less than 1K. Put it on Instagram. It's done 50,000 viewers with 2K followers. Well, get this. That video that has popped off recently on... You can get onto TikTok. Not TikTok. You can get onto Instagram.com. Maybe Instagram just thinks I'm a spam account or something. I don't know. At Andi Stone Media? Question mark? Here we go. Yeah, get this. Reels. Oh, it's not saying the numbers. It's not saying the numbers. But I woke up this morning. This one popped off on TikTok. If I go to TikTok... slash what is it? And at Andi Libby. If I go to my TikTok here, you'll see. Oh, it says I'm live now. After all that shenanigans earlier. That's stupid. Why does it look really weird? Am I setting the horizontal? I don't even know. But yeah, 17,500 views, which is proper popping it off for me. Whereas here, this literally is 0. It was 0 this morning, which is just nuts. I was just like, how can it be so different when they're the same hashtags, they're the same video, there's no watermarks, there's no... They're literally the same video. The complete same video on multiple platforms, and it's tanked on some. Will this say how many views there is? It doesn't say, does it? But yeah, it's just crazy how sometimes things stick, sometimes they just don't. Sometimes it may be good, sometimes it may be, you know. What's happening here, man? I really don't understand TikTok, man. I don't understand a lot of things. I'm learning. I'm learning so you guys don't have to right now, basically. If you got a question, it's exclamation mark ask, just to let you know. Hey, Jesus, how you doing, baby? Afternoon, Andy. Great job last night. Oh, it was good, wasn't it, Yayo? Hopefully we'll get a better time soon. Hopefully it won't be too, like, crazy. Good speed run. It was a good, fun speed run. Spud run. The seed audience is my understanding. Yeah, I don't know. It's just weird, isn't it? But hopefully that answered your question anyway. I am Bedroom. I know we went off on a tangent and I should have really hidden it. How are you? Shut up. How does Beth feel about you pushing her every day you stream on this account? What? Pushing? What are you on about? What? How does Beth feel about you pushing her every day you stream on this account? What are you even on about, man? I don't push my wife. Only when she's naughty. And then I'm like, naughty. You said partner push. Oh, bollocks. Oh, you're right funny, aren't you, you lot? Right funny. Bongo, get out. Get out. Absolute weapons. The lot of you. You're all weapons. Do you do channel reviews? I don't. I've been asked a few times, so maybe that might come in the future. I do enough things at the moment. I'm doing like one piece of content every day at least. And I don't want to burn myself out doing stuff, but maybe if we get enough interest, I might open applications for me to take a look at people's channels and stuff like that. But it's one of those things. I don't want to pretend like I've got the best stream, because I don't. Do you know what I mean? Like I've told you, like sometimes just less is more with streams. Sometimes you don't have to go crazy. Like this stream is fairly interactive, and there's no interactions. I don't even use the Polaroid picture at the moment because I've only just set this up. I've just got a question and answer command, right? Should I open SB before OBS or opposite? I don't know if it has anything to do with it, but sometimes my alerts and things won't work until I test it once. Then works fine after that. Doesn't happen all the time. I think somebody semi-answered that. But the only thing you should have to ever do is check that you're connected under Stream Apps. So just click Stream Apps, and because the retry time, Yoshi with the 20 stream streak, the retry time is 30 seconds. Which, can you edit the retry time? Yeah, you can. So you can bring this down if you want to like 10 seconds. So you can edit the retry time. That could be a handy little short as well. So connecting OBS and Streamer.bot and obviously working out which one you set up first, it shouldn't really matter. The only thing to watch out for is under Stream Apps in Streamer.bot, you can select your OBS instance. If you right click it, you have to make sure you've got auto connect on and reconnect, because then if it disconnects, it can reconnect. And if you press edit, you can change the retry interval. So if it disconnects for any reason, it'll keep retrying every 10 seconds, every 5 seconds, or every 1 second. I don't know why you want to do that, but that is the best way to make sure you've still got your connection and everything still works. That was Pog. Everything still works. No. Broken. I'm guessing we're getting some adverts coming in soon. Make sure about with Ludwig about YouTube vertical streaming. Could I send it to you? Ask comes at the beginning of the sentence. But I mean, I don't really have the time to look at actual things right now. But you can tag me in it, and I can see if I can take a look or whatever. Andy, we all look up to you. Well, I know Bongo definitely does. And that's not from a morale standpoint. That's from Bongo's quite a small individual. I'm glad we went to the same place, Bongo. I'm going to have to stand up for a little bit because, my God, these shorts are short. That's the wrong button. And I've also got a really bad wedgie. Oh my God, come on. There we go. I was pressing the wrong button. Idiot. I was about to make the same joke. I mean, it's the same for you though, isn't it? Big man. Right, next question. Not a question. That's a great start. But you can remove the issue with currency. It was me being dumb. Didn't realize you had to change the 3-character code. Oh, so on page 1 of the settings, Caduceus, that says what currency would you like to use? You just chose to ignore that. Did you just ignore that? TD, can you remove that? Look at alerts. It should be like look at minim alerts on Notion, if you would please, baby. But yeah, Caduceus, that's fine, dude. I thought you'd already done that, otherwise I would have already looked into it. But yeah, I'm sorry about that. If there's anything I can do to make it clearer, then let me know, Caduceus. Don't worry, Caduceus, baby. Don't worry. Just having a little bit of fun with you, baby. Gotta go. No worries, Steve. I love you, baby. James. Sorry I didn't hang around too much last night. It was a bit late for me, and early start and all that jazz. You know, the babies and that. I'll leave a lurk. Thank you. Love you. Right, next question. We've got another question. Nobody from TikTok's asked a question. Come on, TikTok. Sort yourselves out. Ask me a question. Just ask a question. If you're watching on YouTube, like stream. Thank you. / stop it. We've got ad break coming in a minute, so we'll just load this one up. MLP, can you check your latest version of Go Fit? I just sent you a V4 version. Nice. I'll check it as soon as possible. MLP, because obviously I've just got a bit on at the moment with a bunch of things going on. We're going to install Minim Ad Tracker. Is what we're going to do. We're going to install Minim Ad Tracker. I need a queue system as well. That's fine. You didn't say bye, but it's fine. To be fair, you were just chatting about crap, so I was just like, nah, mate. I was only asking your stuff. You weren't there, but it's fine. It's fine. Everyone was fine. It's not something to worry about. It's fine. I'm fine. It's all fine. Stop banging on about it. Jeez, it's fine. There's only one thing that I want to bang right now, and that's... I mean, whoa. I'm going to bang straight into an ad break. We're going to bang straight into an ad break. Here, let me sell you some sandals. Yeah? Can I sell you some sandals? Do you all want to? Let me sell you. You just F's off. Whoa. Why is everyone why are you bullying me? Right, that means we're in ads. I'm pretty sure. That last error message means we're in ads. No, this one does. Right, I'm going to be right back, guys. I don't have a BRB screen, so I'm just going to disappear. Are you ready? Shh, I'll leave you with chat, look. Look at that. There you go. I love you. Oh, yeah. I left his stream last night and said bye. Oh, what were we on about? Why you got abandonment issues? What's wrong with yous? Sound level's alright, by the way, everyone. He's still got ads going. Man, I pee quicker than the ads, bro. Boo. Adverts. Boo. Boo. Could make a question line for the next questions where moves up and then skip the queue. That's a cool idea. But my issue is I don't really have the... I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know. I'm just going to repeat. I don't know. I don't know what I'd want to do with that. To be fair, I don't know what I want to put in this space on the overlay and what to put here if there's no questions. Don't know what to put. I'm just trying to be your muse. What, you going to be my plug-in baby? I thought that was Exceldro. So I thought that was Exceldro. Hey, the Idan. Welcome on in for the first time over on the Twitcheroony. Helping with that partner push. I'm going to push. Michael, vertical fine here on TikTok, just square on preview thumbnail. Really? That's strange. Why is it square on the preview? I'm going to test my little trick here in a second, actually, because I've got a question up on screen at the moment. I'm going to push. Yeah, we're pushing for partner. We're pushing for partner. Anyway, everyone's back from ads, right? So we're going to carry on with the questions. If you've got questions, make sure you just ask questions with exclamation mark ask, and I'll be able to answer the stream. Andy, some people's question got me thinking. I'm really struggling to get YouTube events to trigger. Any ideas? Note that I want YouTube events to trigger when live or not. Stream to Twitch, not YouTube, but want those triggers. Your triggers should be fine inside of Stream.bot, Corbin. Because you're... I'm just going to slap this over here. Fancy zones OP, man. Once you add in your triggers here, you should be all good. The issue is you do have to be live on YouTube for triggers to work. They just don't work otherwise. Because it's basically monitoring your stream. So you need to physically be live for YouTube triggers to... Oh my god, what is wrong with me? What is wrong with me? We'll put this on where is settings that I can connect like YouTube account. Platforms, Twitch, YouTube, Trovo. You just go to account, login. Done. Here's one. How to connect your Twitch and YouTube accounts or Trovo account to Streamer.bot. Open Streamer.bot, jump to platforms, and you can click Twitch, go to accounts, log in there. You can even log into a bot account. You can go to YouTube, press accounts, log in there, log in a bot account as well. And yeah, Trovo, who streams on Trovo? Tell me. There you go. That was another short. So thank you. Final fragment. If you've got a question, please use !ask. We have a trigger. We have a queue of questions. Yeah, I wonder why it's square on the preview. That's really strange, ain't it? Man, this feels weird, though, streaming to about 100 places. It's also not cool. Are you going to pin that? Thank you, TD. You could test with a private live on YouTube. That's a good shout. Maybe I should do a little video on that. You streaming to Twitter? Not yet, but that was part 2 of my sins. Part 1 of my sins was doing this. Right, we need to set this freaking hotkey up. Part 1 of my sin was that, and part 2 was I just paid for premium on Twitter, and I nearly had a heart attack, but I'm doing it for science. So it was all right. I was like, right, that's a business purchase, man. So yeah, that was, yeah, I was not happy. Using SB, but you answered the question. Stream solely to Twitch, but get alerts when somebody subscribes on YouTube. Yeah, you can't really do that, dude. And to be fair, the YouTube subscribe things barely work as it is. So they don't really work because YouTube's in fact this will be a really interesting short, really nice easy one, which I'll just bang together now. So when you want, say, subscriber alerts for Streamer.bot for YouTube, subscriber alerts don't really work because the way that YouTube is set up, it's not like a Twitch follow. People need to have the their account as like public, so it can actually get the data that they've subscribed to your channel. Because mostly by default it is all private. So that's why sometimes, most times, 99% of times, your subscriber alerts will not work inside of Streamer.bot. They work, but they just don't work. There we go. My auto hide stopped working as well. Why is my auto hide stopped working? Oh. I don't actually know why it stopped working. It makes no sense, actually. I'm looking at it now, and it makes 0 sense. Makes 0 sense. On the vertical, that should have disappeared. This little thing here should have disappeared. Disappeared from here. Hang on. Show hide question. Atom recording vertical. Yeah, that's cool. Oh no! Recording started. It should. Oh, I've not added it to this scene, you absolute tit. Right, let me just do a show hide transition. Showed you this hack, didn't I, the other day? Fade. There we go. And then now it should fade out. Fade in. Cool. Hey, Thunderspanner, how you doing? My YouTube subscriber alert is 1 in 50 times. So true. I'm always breaking stuff. Yeah, it also relies on stream elements. Yeah, that's a good shout. Sorry, I should have said that as well. Right, let me just switch scene so you guys can actually see what I'm doing. That'd be really useful, wouldn't it? I'm just basically adjusting this code to hide a different source at the same time. So I want it to hide on, well, what I could do is use F2, copy that. How are we liking my new shortcut widget, by the way? So you guys can see what shortcuts I'm pressing. Oh, Andy, what have you done, dude? How did I just erase like half the thing? Right, this one, and that should be the same. That's cool. And we'll copy this. Do you guys like it? Paste that in there. We'll change this to show. Right, nice. There we go. Compile. So now, in theory, I'm just going to do a test recording. Look at all these videos that you guys keep giving me. If I press this on the main full screen, it should hide now. After 8 seconds, it hides. And the reason why I do that is because if people are like, oh, what was the question? They can rewind the video, right? Get the tape, rewind it. So it's gone now. And then when I press stop recording, it comes back. It's really good. Really good. I like it. Boom. Fixed. Fixed. Andi is bullying a china shop. This is true. I do smash the place up. Remember, I am watching TikTok live, so if you guys have got questions over there, you're more than welcome to ask. We're watching on all the platforms. All the chats are here. Even though I can only see Twitch and YouTube, I have still got TikTok up. So if you guys do have questions, feel free to ask. I like how you packaged the dono goal too. Which one? What are you on about? What do you mean? Which dono goal? The goal? Dono. Set up SE, but wondered why no test. Yeah, it's really weird, man. It's really weird. YouTube is just a terrible streaming platform. To be fair, it's just an atrocious streaming platform. Right, next question anyway. Next question. What we got? How do you know how many browser sources you have before you go digging to find out? Thanks for the rose, Debbie J. To find out how many browser sources you have, I mean, there's not really a quick way to just look. A cool thing that I usually like to do is open up your task manager and go to OBS that you'll see running. If you do this drop down, it doesn't work in portable mode. Unless it'll come through on background. That's really annoying. But basically, if you do a search for OBS, you can see your browsers here. But bear in mind, these are all the active browser sources. So it's not like every browser source. But this will show you all the browser sources that are currently active. That includes like stuff like Andi, I can't get hands to it. Profile pictures and stuff like that. But it also includes docs. Because each doc inside of OBS is also a browser source. Yeah? So your browser sources, there's not really an easy way to just check how many you've got in total, but you can see which ones are active by going into Task Manager, so Control, Shift, and Escape to load Task Manager up, and you can search for OBS under Processors, and anything that you see that says OBS browser page is a browser source that's active inside of OBS, which means that that's not just a browser source like profile pictures and stuff like that, but it's also docs that are inside of OBS that connect to the internet. That is classed as a browser page as well. So that's how you can kind of keep track on what resources you are using browser sources. Sadly, you can't really see which browser source it is, but at least it gives you a heads up. There we go. Hey, Bluish. It's just handy to get a rough idea. All right. Next question. Look at Yoshi Spyro coming in over on TikTok. I see you. I'm a shitty troll. Well, why are you trolling me, Thunder Spanner? Why are you being like that? Your alert's not working. Realize that you're live. No notification. Oh, what? Oh. Right. Yoshi Spyro's asked, how do you add a counter in Streamer.bot so you can be used on Stream Deck? As in, what kind of counter? As in, when you press it, it increases? Is that what you're saying? So there's a few ways of doing this, right? This one's a cool one, to be fair. This one's a fun one. So I'm just going to press record and then I can just trim bits out of it because I've never done this before, but I understand the logic. So we'll just see how we go, shall we? Creating a counter inside of Streamer.bot that you can like press on your Stream Deck should be super simple. So let's just take a little look together here. So with this Streamer.bot Stream Deck plugin, you get 3 different actions. And a really cool one that we could do is a status indicator, because that'll say how many that we're actually, because you can display status information from Streamer.bot. So if we drag that in and we've got a new button just here, we can give it a title if we want to. So I'll just type in counter for now, just so I can keep track of it. We can obviously do all the bits and bobs, connect it to Streamer.bot. If you need to know how to connect Streamer.bot, I think I've got a video. If not, I'll make one, all right? The interaction is key down that we want, because we want to do it. We want something to happen when we press it. And then we need to create an action, okay? So we're going to do that in Streamer.bot just up here. So I'm going to add a new action and we'll say add to counter and press OK. And we don't need to set up a trigger because the trigger is going to be from Stream Deck. So if we just click off this and back on, so it refreshes the actions that are available in Stream Deck, and I do a search for add to counter, we've got that now selected, okay? So if I press add to counter, it's going to trigger this button, which doesn't actually do anything yet, but you can see all the data from the variable tracker, which is really nice. So now we need it to do something. So the way that we're going to keep track of the counter is just by adding to a variable or a global variable. So we can do that by going to, now I need to remember how to do this in core rather than doing C#, which is hilarious. So if we do global and we will say get, because we need to get what current number that we're on at the moment, and the variable name, I'll just type in, I'll call it counter for now. You can call it whatever you want. Persisted is whether or not you want it to persist after closing. So if you don't want it to be deleted, but if you want it to be deleted when you close Streamer.bot, then you'd uncheck that. And obviously you've got choice if you want to save it to a user variable or a global. I'm just going to use a basic global for now. The destination variable, normally if you leave this empty, it'll just go to global underscore variable name. So I'll just show you what that looks like. And the default will be 0, because if there isn't a variable available, we want it to start on 0, right? So I'm going to press OK. And then now if I press that button on my Stream Deck, and we go to the action queue, into variables, sorry, and go to non-persisted, we should see the, where are you? Why are you not there? Oh, because I've not saved it, you idiot. Idiot. 1 second. Why am I such a moron? So now that we've got that global variable, we need to set a global variable. So when we press this button, we want it to add one. So if we go to core and go to globals, and we want to go to global set, what we can do is get that variable name, which was global counter. And we want to increment by 1. Is this correct? Press OK. Or would I just want to call that counter? Where are you? Why am I so bad at just using Streamer.bot nowadays? Why am I so bad? I've left that on global. There we go. So now every time I'm pressing, this number is going directly up. We'll do some cuts here, don't worry. So you can see I'm pressing this button and it's increasing on just there, which is nice, right? I can spam that and I've got a counter now. So to reiterate, we get the global variable because we want to get what number it's currently on, and if there is no number, it says 0. If we want to increase it by 1, you can change that to 10 if you want to. It could be increased by any amount. Make sure it's got the same name as what variable or what global it is before just there, and then now we can start using some information to send to Stream Deck, because right now it doesn't say anything here. But if we go into indicator settings, we could do value, we can do text, we could do like a chart, depending on if you want to go up and down. So if I press value, and you can add in a current value there if you wanted to see what that would look like. This is what it will update to. But right now, it's not pulling any data. So if we go to here and go down to Elgato, Stream Deck, and we can do a set, should we say set value? And the button ID is inside of here, which click on your button and you'll be able to see this button ID. Press the little copy button just there. Hopefully that's copied it. And paste it directly in there. And we set the value to our global. But we need to call it, where is it? Let's get because the way that these set look is global underscore variable, because that's the variable name. So we need to call it global counter. So if we do %, global underscore counter, %. Now, when I press the button, it doesn't work. Oh, wait. Why am I so bad, man? Why am I so bad? Where's my set gone? Could you imagine being this bad? I really need to have a crash course in Streamer.bot again, because I'm so used to doing. Ah, thank you. Global counter. Could you imagine being this bad? Right, at least it's doing something. So bad, man. TD is loving this. TD is loving this. The issue is, I do everything in C# now, so I just don't understand anything anymore. How are we supposed to know, Andy? You're the one teaching us. It's just what happens when you get a bit rusty. This is why I enjoy doing C# stuff, because it's just so much easier than having to get it, increment it, and then... Is it because it's not saved as... No, because This is fun to watch. Thank you. It's just so frustrating. Always got to start with. That's persisted like a tit. What is wrong with me? Are we still rolling? Yeah, this is still Gucci. C# is so much easier. Why? Is it because it's still a global? No, because when we get it, we set it to... Right, I'm tripping balls. I'm tripping huge fat balls right now. I'm being a dumbass. Put me out of my misery. But the global's the... Yeah, the global's the actual... Can you tell that I just do not use blocks anymore? TD sent me a picture to put me out of misery. Why? I am tripping. Right, so I'm getting counter, but incrementing... Oh, this is why I hated using the blocks for variables. Because getting your head around pulling a global, it's working by the way now, guys. That's so dumb. There you go. So we've got the counter. I'm gonna redo this video. Can you write this on my to-do list, TD, please? I don't want to explain it again on live stream. Don't know what you did, but you did it. It's because basically, when you get a global, it's just one of the things that I just hated. And then as soon as I found it in C#, I just find it so much easier, like working it out chronologically, like the correct order of how everything is. Yo, Super Ginge, thank you very much for the follow over on TikTok, baby. So we pull the variable name counter, which then gets saved by default to global variable, right? But I forgot that I technically don't need to do that first one then, do I? That's only if I wanted to use it as an argument somewhere, right? Right? No, because then... This is the thing that's so annoying. Well, it's not even annoying. It's just my tiny mind can't handle it. So I should have been incrementing it before pulling it. Yeah. So the reason why it was still working is because I was one behind. So... But if we wanted to do it the way that I was just doing it, it would be another thing, but we'd be able to do this as well, right? So you increment, because you're affecting the global variable in here rather than the... So we're affecting the global variable before we pull it. So then this is the kind of backwards thinking. Hey Sage, how you doing? The backwards thinking sometimes with using the blocks inside of Streamer.bot is we're adjusting. I mean, it's pretty simple, really, when you think about it. You are adjusting. So you're setting your global variable because we're wanting to add to it, and that's directly affecting the global variable that's in here. But then we want to then get that global variable that we've just adjusted, so then we can use it somewhere else. So that is the confusing part, because you can't just access a global variable before being able to manipulate it. So what I was doing was getting the global variable, but then thinking that I was manipulating the variable that wasn't global. It was the argument. Yeah. Yeah. And then we can obviously use that data, because this is an argument. This isn't a global variable. Which I think it's just the wording that can be confusing with this kind of stuff. Like the fact that it says global as default, it's like maybe it should say args because you've moved it to args, but I mean you can call it whatever you want anyway. But it's, can you see the confusion there? And I think that's maybe something that some people might struggle with at some point. But it's just, yeah, it can be a little bit complicated, basically. I'm going to remove that one, because that was really bad. Just use C#. I know, it's so much easier. C#, you can just manipulate everything straight away. You're just like, yeah, cool, let's go. It's just so much easier to just code it. As soon as I started using Streamer.bot, I genuinely didn't like using the variables. I was just like, what? Like, I just want to use it. It's more confusing when they use same name and destination. Yeah, that's crazy. But when I found it in C#, I was just like, oh, so I can just pull that and then just do whatever I want with it? Like, what? That makes so much more sense. It's same when it comes to doing ifs and stuff like that. I find it so complicated to do some kind of if in here. using, I don't know where it is, logic, if and stuff, I'm just like, what? Whereas like now, especially with tools like ChatGPT, for instance, if I jump to ChatGPT now, I'll just show you really basic. Just use a default thing here. Where are you? And I'll just type in, can you make me a basic if statement in C#? Please. Just for the AI overloads, not to kill us, do you know what I mean? So I'm not giving it any information, and boom, there we go. Do you know what I mean? And that is such an easy way for you to start learning about small building blocks, rather than like getting AI to just teach you not teach you, but make something huge. You're like, oh, can you make me this thing that does this, X, Y, Z, because this, and everything like that. Just break it down into sections and ask it to teach you. So now I can basically just do, oh, right, that's how you do an if thing. So I actually want to say if username, so then I just need to find out how to pull my username, and then say equals Andi Tiddy, do something. And then obviously this explains a little bit more, and then you can explain it like I'm 5 years old, please. Always say please. So yeah, ask yourself, do I have more than 5 candles? If yes, you say, I have more than 5 candles. There you go. Yeah. Did that answer your question anyway, Yoshi? But it is so much easier. And then literally, all I need to do to put this into Streamer.bot is console write lines, not really what we use. We do CPH log info, but you can get all this information from the documentation, which will be able to help you with that kind of stuff. Does it say can? Did I say candles? What is physically wrong with me? I've got 4 candles. I've got 4 candles. Oh god, I'm such a weapon. Such a weapon. 4 candles. Hey Benjo, how you doing? Sometimes when you pull a high score, for example, you get it and display it and then set a new one. If there's a new one, then yeah, I get it. 4 candles, you know, baby. That's the kind of guy I am. Don't like using C#. It's so complicated and my -1 brain cell. I mean, use the tools around you. I mean, I had 0 coding knowledge before I went into this. Before I started doing this kind of content, I had 0 knowledge in coding, 0 knowledge in anything, and just via tools around me, and still don't. Accurate. By using tools around me, and asking questions, you learn, and it's natural to just learn. You'll learn on the fly and not even know you're learning, right? Ask ChatGPT to also check if the number is odd or even. Can you also check if the number is odd or even? I love it when it gives you an explanation, man. Don't ask how many R's are in strawberry. But it's cool that it explains. That's how to learn to build on code. Right? But that's the thing. Like, utilize the resources that are around you, but don't get it to just do something for you, because it's not going to work that way. Right? It's just not going to work. But if you kind of use these little bits, you'll just gradually learn. And the beauty of using something like ChatGPT and AI and stuff like that is you can tailor the answers to your specific requirements, which is like why it's Google Ultra mode. Because rather than you try and search, oh, I need to do this really specific thing, but I have no idea how to go around it, you can give ChatGPT the context of, I'm wanting to do this, but I don't really understand how to break it down, and it can help you just work stuff. I use it all the time when I'm just trying to hash out an idea. You know, like when you just want to talk to somebody to try and go, oh, I really want to make this new plugin that does this, or what ways do you think I should go around it? Is there anything that you think I should think about? And it'll just like, just reply back to you and just be like, oh, have you thought about doing this? Oh, by the way, you might need to check this out. Oh, and do this. And then you're like, oh yeah, wicked. I'll look into that. Use it as your big rubber duck, man. Oh yeah. Jervis, how do you prefer to record OBS tutorials? I'll give an example. I want to record building scenes and I've been using Source Record. Is this the best way? The best way is just open 2 OBSs. Have one in and use a ChatGPT when Waldo's not available. Accurate. I'd recommend opening 2 OBSs. So I always open 2 OBSs when I'm doing OBS work, because it means that I've got one streaming or recording. I know exactly what's happening in the one that's recording and everything like that, which is awesome. But then I can watch, do everything that I want in the other OBS without affecting anything. So rather than doing like a source record, it gives me a full overview of what I'm doing. So the best way is just do literally a display capture or a window capture of your other OBS, and that's it. Because you can open 2 OBSs as long as you have got it in portable mode. At least one of them in portable mode. Way better than the way I did it. Source record, yep. So now I've got 2 OBSs open. I do what I want. Tried it and it works. That's beautiful stuff. Beautiful stuff. Now I need to add it to OBS. Just add another line and just send that data to OBS. Bosh, done. But that's the best way personally. Because I could do whatever I want in here. It's the same when I'm building widgets and stuff. I can just do all this stuff. And even if you need to get your webcam across, use virtual camera. So inside of OBS, you've got a start virtual camera button. And you can set that to anything you want. So if I press this little cog and go up to here, I can select what I want to send. So I want my webcam in there, but I've only got one webcam, for instance. I can go to source, choose what camera that I want or what source that I want to send. So we'll say cameras just here. And that would then, when I press start virtual camera, I can then add that as a source in OBS. So I'm going to do that now in reverse by starting this virtual camera on my other OBS. And I just go into here, add a source, add a video capture device just here, call it whatever you want to call it. Go to device, OBS virtual camera, and boom, my main camera is now in my other OBS, which means obviously I can do tutorials with the camera, or I can do pretty much anything like that. Nice and easy. It's pretty clever. So you don't need to have like multiple cameras or anything like that, and there's barely any delay or anything. It's pretty rapid. Really useful though. And then if you want to show effects of the webcam and stuff like that, you could totally do that. Just throw whatever effects you want to throw on it and do whatever you want with said webcam, and it's not going to affect your main webcam. Which is really cool. Hey, Falsities, how you doing? Crank everything. Break strum. Yes. Huge. Yeah. Just like that. So that's how I record tutorials anyway. And then I use this really cool plugin that says what hotkeys that I'm pressing, so you guys never miss out what hotkeys that I'm pressing. You know, when I'm doing my super sneaky like copies and pastes of stuff and whatnot. That's available for my tier 2 Patreon Ko-fi members and StreamUp Patreon Ko-fi members because it's in early access right now. Yeah. Next question. Remember, anybody watching on TikTok, if you have got a question, you're more than welcome to ask. Hey Andy, do you know how I display my bitrate using StreamBot? There's a few ways, but it's not as limited. They haven't, Trent. They're taking a pee, mate. They honestly nightmare. There's a few ways of doing it. You can do it through WebSocket. It's a bit of a nightmare now because they've removed it from WebSocket 5, so there's like a bit of a workaround. I actually added it to the StreamUp OBS plugin, but I need to adjust it because it's not quite accurate. So if I go to, I'll show you how this works now. I'm just going to go to OBS Raw to do it. OBS Raw. I like it raw, daddy. Oh, yes, daddy. Oh, yes, daddy. If I go in here, I don't know what we're connected to. Type in StreamUp. I'm pretty sure the request type was get bitrate. Send request? No, it wasn't. Get underscore bitrate. Have I removed it? I don't know if I removed it from this version. Just one sec. I've not documented it yet because because I'm not happy with it. It's not very It might be in the unreleased version of StreamBot. The StreamUp plugin. Oh my god, there's too many stream stuff. Let me just check through the code. Valorant runs on toasters, so what I would try streaming 1080 if you're lagging, try 720. Indeed. It's taking a little while to load. Let me search bitrate. I might have removed it entirely, so I'm gonna find out. We'll just find in files. Bitrate. Oh no! There is something here. Register. Oh, there's no underscore, you absolute weapon. I was so close. There you go. So it's not entirely accurate. So I don't know if it's my math, but it's pulling something. As you can see down here, it's pulling something. But I need to adjust some stuff. Hey, yellow beanie girl, how you doing? But it's probably going haywire because I'm obviously multi-streaming as well. Normally it was really accurate when it was just a single stream, so I just need to look into how the multi-streaming stuff's done, and then I'll add it in. I've added loads of cool stuff into the StreamUp OBS plugin, like the StreamUp Dark, and all that stuff to kind of make your lives easier when you're navigating around OBS and stuff, which is cool. Whoa. That's how you become a daddy. That is true. Doing grand, causing waves in work. This sounds about right. Wait for Tommy to come home. Usual crack. Sounds wonderful. Next question. Do the people who ask questions that go onto YouTube get a revenue share? You'll have to speak to my lawyer. It's all good, Final Fragment. Don't worry. David J. Will the ad tracker be able to show YouTube ads? No. It's not available in YouTube's API, which really sucks. Like, another reason why YouTube's not an ideal platform to stream on is because you just don't have as much freedom or accessibility with... yeah, it's really annoying. Bongo's Andy's lawyer. Yeah, it's pretty accurate, to be fair. I think you're pretty accurate there, JD. You are pretty accurate indeed. But yeah, that's it's pretty annoying. There's something why Twitch is amazing, because they've got a very, very open API. I mean, there's a lot of things that we diss them for, but they are the best streaming platform for interactivity and pretty much It just is. It's so good. It's so good. It's not locked down as such. Especially that they've allowed stuff like multi-streaming and stuff like that now, because it just gives you freedom to be able to have your core audience. Yo, Madcap coming in with a raid. How you doing? Beautiful. Beautiful. Hope you're doing well. What were you up to today? Hopefully not sleeping for once, right? I invest in Lego and cricket shirts. Of course you do. Last question, I believe. Any other questions? Look on YouTube, Horizon Anvert, and now TikTok. Where else you're streaming so I can drop a link? That's everywhere. Soon Twitter, because that's just for science, though. I had to pay for Twitter, so can somebody send me £5 so I can pay Twitter back? Thank you. All my peeps, refresh and remove the raid referral. Let's go. When do you stream on Andy Stone? Usually evenings. I'm not going to be tonight because I'm off to an engagement party, so I'm going to be getting drunk. Madcap coming in with a prime. Let's go. Man, I really love this effect up here. You guys on... oh, you can see it a little bit. No, you can't see the actual text effect, but you can see that. Which reminds me, I need to kind of move that across, don't I? New follower. Hey, oh, hey, Mush. Welcome on in. Is this the one? No, I'm trying to find the event alerts. This one. Oh, I just thought, because it's now on the correct side, it should look cool. Yeah. Let me move it all the way over there. Yeah. Nice. Easy. That is sick. I can see what it's doing. Yeah, it's real nice. In fact, if I bring up something bright, let's bring up an image. You can probably see it a little bit better. I don't know if anybody wants to send me money or something in a second. Let me get an image. We'll just get this image. Can we do this? This is a very small image, Andy. This is not ideal. Don't send me money yet. Don't send me money yet. Send me money later. For your blue tick, thanks. Bongo just sent a $5. Thanks, Bongo. Will code for bits and pics and nudes. Exclamation mark nudes. I need nudes. And it's not even a joke. We're running out of food, man. It's a hard time. This image will do. Exclamation mark, ask if you have a question. There we go. Now you'll be able to see what it's doing a little bit better. If somebody wants to send me some money or follow or something, or whatever you want to do. Bam, 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 bam. And then, unfortunately, people on thing can't. On what's it called? What's it called? On vertical content can't really see this effect because I've not really put it in, but it still shows up the alert here. Oh my god, somebody just send me some money, man. Or follow me. I've got to pay you guys to follow, man. Cheap viewers! Oh god. I'm just silent now. Unfollows and refollows. That's definitely not going to work, is it? There we go. There you go. So you can see the effect that it's doing, which is pretty cool. Turning solid. I don't know whether I should reverse the colour so you can actually see what it's doing a little bit more, because it looks really cool. But Iron, thank you for the 5 bits, baby. Appreciate you. It's one of those like little subtle things. It's annoying because I can't really make a stream up product out of it because of it's very specific to this overlay with how it works. I can't just like create a widget. Fucking hell. I've just Waldo'd. I've just Waldo'd all over myself. Right, we've got another question. Samir, how you doing? Hi, good question. Does Airstream need a lot of internet upload to multi-stream using OBS? Do you mean ATEM restream? Is that what you mean? And if so, it just depends what bit rate you're sending your streams at. For instance, I'm sending mine all at 6,000 at the moment, which I don't normally do. I normally push them to... it's like Restream. If it's like Restream, then Restream, you only send one signal. With Restream, the website then sends the videos back out. So you stream to one website, so that is just one stream technically, and then the website streams it elsewhere. hence the word restream, because it takes the stream and then restreams it. So you only need the bitrate for one stream. Whereas if you're using something like ATEM vertical or ATEM multi-stream or multiple RTMP or source record, because apparently I've got to cover all my bases now, or branch output, I've got to cover all my bases because otherwise I get told off. You can obviously send it to different locations from OBS, but they are individual streams, so you'll need more bitrate and stuff like that, which means it would use more internet. Hey lady, what's going on, baby? If it was not for those bots, I would never have chatters. Well, maybe I need to start going around people's accounts, right? It's all good, Summer. Make sure you like the stream. Obviously, you did already like the stream though, didn't you? So that's fine. I see you. Well, you haven't. That's crazy. Why? That's not cool. That's not cool. We're out of questions. Right, cool. Right, that's end of stream. I'll see you guys tomorrow. All done. Right, let's actually do something cool. Remember, you can keep asking questions. That's fine. What was on my to-do list? Wasn't there something on my to-do list that I really needed to try and sort out? Let's open up Notion and probably explode my PC in the process. It is going a little bit laggy, to be fair. I don't know if I've been dropping any frames. No, it says 0, actually. It says I'm dropping 0. You're in coffee zombie mode. Yeah, I get that. I was going to make a coffee before I started, but I was having loads of issues at the beginning. Right. I'm just going to pull this up on screen so you guys can see what I'm looking at. I've already finished this one, so that's cool. These are all my tasks that I've got to do. There's so many tasks. What's this? Re-record the Discord video. Go on, TD. Let's have a look at my task, because I'm just more important, right? Countdown Milk Daddy Day. Milk Daddy Day, 4th September, guys. Milk OBS Daddy Day. Are these... What even order is this? Oh, is it because they're done at the bottom? But that one's done at the top. What weird-ass order is this? We're going to adjust some filters. Assign to Andi. Ayo. There we go. Record videos. Check video planning. Okay, I know what that's saying. That says go check this other video thing out. That's fine. Shortcut keyboard highlighter. I've already built that. Yeah. I'll say in progress. Add file renaming to shorts. So what's TD made here? What are you doing? Just an example of what you could do with 3 exclamation marks, so you know it's really important that I read that, right? Really important. What does it say? Get the folder name, get the latest file in there, and then rename it. Okie dokie. Okie dokie. We can do something with that. Fix explicit achievement alerts. Oh, that's a right ball ache to fix. I'm not doing that on stream because that'll make me want to... Yeah. It'll not make me very happy, basically. Add ignore to DLL. I need to do that, yeah. Sort stream up Durus Pags. Professional, that. Durus widget. Yeah, the Durus widget's going to be sick, man. Need to get that done. Live split. We need to do that. Is there anything else on here? Look at minimum alerts. We'll just say done, because that was done. Oh my god, TD's like on this. Look at this shiz, man. He's put stuff on here that I didn't even ask him to. Show on screen in OBS that you're in an ad. Maybe we need to do that. Maybe we need to do that. Because I keep missing ads at the minute. And then I can probably show you guys how to do that. Right? Because missing ads is not cool. Because then I just end up sitting and talking to myself. Because you guys don't sub. You just take all my knowledge for free. And just give nothing back. Luckily I've got water. to live on, so it's cool. Don't worry about it. I am genuinely joking. I'm just being a bellend. Content is key. This is true. So maybe we take a look at doing a quick ad thing. Yo, Sammer, thank you very much for coming over here for the Pokemon over to YouTube, over to Twitch from YouTube to help with the partner push. Appreciate it. You need it for booze tonight. That is true. My video quality is shocking. Ugh. 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 This message though. Ugh. 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 We have to live up to cheap viewers bit. Fair point. Love that falsities. That's pretty accurate there. Man, why is TikTok not asking questions, man? Ask questions. What's wrong with you all? Calling you out now. Losers. Oh god. That noise can mean one thing. Yeah, we've got ads coming. This error message is my ad tracker. Get Streamer.bot to play MGS sound when an ad runs. Yeah. Look at it. We got it. We know we're going to go into an ad. We're all good. They're all dancing. We're all dancing. Just like the tweet. Yeah. Yep. I get it. I get it. I get it. We know an ad is coming when this bad boy comes on. You know an ad's coming up. Right, let's do something. Should we make something really intrusive so it just turns off the stream? Need a cash register sound. I need a really nice sound for that alert that I've created. So I've created the alerts here, but I don't know what sound I want. Not on screen message, this one. So I've done all this and it works with like watch streaks and all that kind of stuff and like YouTube super stickers and chats and whatnot. But I don't have a sound for any of it. And it would be nice. Look at these. Yayo popping off with the crash emotes. Like it looks really cool. But I don't know what... I need something to at least just... I like that it's really soft. So I don't want anything that's like in my face. Or maybe, I don't know. Do you guys want... You lot are the ones watching the stream. Do you all want to have some sort of alert on? Because I could just make it do a bing in my ear. And then I know that something's happened that I can... You know what I mean? I could just monitor that myself. Do you really need to have something that's intrusive? Do you know what I mean? Speaking of intrusive. I am a simple woman. So that's a no then. Because if I do a sound, play sound, I can send it through to anywhere. So I could just send it to me. Because that could work, right? We like simple things, but cool things. Exactly. Let me go into here, see what resources I've got for sounds. Squeaky balloon. Cool. Lego breaking. Add the seal sound. Do I really want this seal sound? Oh my god, my old bit alerts. Oh my god, these are so bad. Tea break sound. Play them. I don't want to play them. Oh no, these aren't the old ones. That one could be nice. Since you've muted Andi Botty, you can't see we got 58 this hour. Oh, 58. That's not 75, so no giveaway, bros. No giveaway. Haha. Here we go. We got a question from Alejandro. But I don't really understand the question, Alejandro. But I'm going to test my little thing by doing this. Ask. Stick this in here, and I can do this. Bosh, bosh. And then watch this. This is going to be pog, this. Oh, somebody snuck in there with a question already. There's 4 questions. When do these questions come? Do you plan on take a photo for Sammy? No, Sammy is discontinued from StreamUp. Because I can't spend time doing it. Sorry. So works for different platforms. What do we think to this? I had a little thing so I can add it in. But why is it saying there's like 2 more questions in the queue when there isn't? My amazing variables. Yo. Tim Kerr. Thank you very much for the follow. Appreciate it. Why does it still say there's like 2 more questions in the queue? Oh, and then my final... Oh my god. Well, I need to put that first. There we go. I might just have that on, but only send that to me. Or is that too loud? Or I suppose it's just little, innit? So you know something's happened. Unless, what other sounds have I got in here? Donation. These are very generic sounds, aren't they? It might be exclamation mark socials. Hey, good boy. Here we go. We got Alejandro just dropping in hot like this, allowing me to test my skills. I'm just going to put it in. It's not really a question, actually. The new plugin can stream directly to YouTube, Twitch, and TikTok. Yes, it can. I'm not even a TikTok partner, and I've got TikTok set up, which is awesome. So I've not even got 1,000 followers, and I'm streaming from OBS to TikTok right now. Video coming soon. Video coming soon. It's perfect. Do you think? Which one we got? So we got this one. Oh, we've got the Bing. This is for my alerts. So Haker Boy just followed. So it'd play an alert. Sound. I don't know what sound would go. Sounds like a cell phone tone. Nah, that sounds like Windows 98. Where have I got these weird ass? I feel like just one of these chill ones. I think just that, maybe. What do you think? Well, can I just put that into here, C#? Because I'd want it to do it in the animation stage. I don't think I've done this in C#. Turn them all on. That one reminds me of Final Fantasy. Nice. But yeah, the multi-stream is really useful. I'm going to do a video on it and show you guys how to do the TikTok key thing. If you guys aren't following me on TikTok, go follow me on TikTok right now. It's just Andi Lippy. Or exclamation mark socials. You know, the usuals. Go follow me. Go press the buttons. We're close to 1,000. I think we're on 750 now. Right, how do we do this? So I've not ever done adding things. So cph.sound. Should we just type in sound? No, okay, that's not going to work. Play sound. Play sound from folder. No, play sound, because it'll be the specific file name, right? I've not even looked at this yet. Because I want it to be in order, you see, so I need to make sure I do it in here. File name, volume, is this just a int there? Maybe I should pull up the documentation. Finish before continuing. False. The name, question mark. we're gonna have to get a documentation because these are all the same words. These are all the same words, all the same words here, and I'm like, it's saying the same words to me. Streamer.bot. I'll get with the docs and dogs. Let's have a look. Oh my god, this is so slow. I've not even looked at docs in ages either. I don't look at anything anymore. It's like one of those things. If I don't know how to code it, then it's not worth my time. I'm only joking. I'm just atrocious at this. Sound. Play sound. Just make sure what we got. So we got the this isn't actually really telling me anything. One would be, I'm guessing, full then. Use file name. You can't choose what playback it's coming from though, can you? In here. Can we? Unless that goes in name. But doubt it. Don't think that's possible straight out, is it? Anyway, we've got a bunch of questions firing in, so let me just fire some up. I saw your date and time video. Is there an updated guide for it, or is it the same process? Most of the things are endless. Like the ways stuff works should be the same. It's just certain menus might be in a different place, is all. But it should work exactly the same. I am going through a lot of my old content because there's so many things that people are like, oh my god, I didn't know you could do that. And I made videos on it like 4 years ago. So I'm going to, now that we're starting to gain a bit of traction with viewers and stuff like that, I'm going to be not reposting, but remaking the videos so they're more up to date. Not all of them, but the ones that I get asked a lot. So just watch this space for that one. Basically, as I've been building this overlay that you see now, I've just been doing like little videos as I'm doing it. TD, if you wanted to add a sub goal or something to my Twitch title, how could I do that? That's a really cool question. That's a really cool question. Don't want to go into that one right now, because the thing that I just hate the most is like how open-ended some of these questions are. Like a question like that, for instance. What I've learned from the years I've been doing on YouTube is doing specific videos, like how to display a sub goal on your Twitch chat is not going to gain any clicks because nobody's really searching for that, if that makes sense. So when you're creating a tutorial in that kind of field and everything like that, you basically want to make it more generic. So you would turn it into something like how to have a dynamic title, for instance. So it's a little bit more a little less niche, basically, or niche for my American friends, because that way you're giving more generalized look into something. And obviously the really general way of doing this is just go to Twitch and then just go down to where is it nowadays? Was it under channel? Set channel title. Get your channel title. Boom. Done. Quick cue though is in here. We'll need to pull it'd be a longer tutorial. Do you know? That's what I mean. Like ones like that are ones where I can't really do on the fly because you'd have to script it. You know, if you want to, well, you'll know TD because obviously you've been making a lot of content recently, haven't you, and stuff like that. You'll know that with videos like that, you want to avoid waffling. Hey Sam, how you doing? Add it to list. Yeah, add it to the list. Great question. Is a great question, but having it in a way that's digestible for people to understand is the challenging thing to do with those kind of questions, like, and making it in a way that actually people are going to want to watch that rather than it being specific. Do you know what I mean? No, put it on the list, dude. Like, it's a great question. Because I used it a lot when I was doing the goal for what was the goal we were doing? The plus points thing. The plus points. To try and hit the 100, and every time we got a sub, it basically banged that up on there, which was really cool because it definitely drove engagement into the stream and everything like that. Maybe I could do something cool with the partner push thing and maybe put that in there and have it. Oh my god, that was really loud. Mr. Dink coming in. Thank you very much for the resub with the Prime. 1 more month and you're having my baby. But yeah, write that down. Write down. We'll do it. Why does Streamer.bot's UI look like it's from 1950s? I think you've got your time period wrong. It's just WinForms. It's just the way WinForms are. Don't judge a book by its cover. And in fact, I'm going to do a short on this one. This is a great question. Why does it look like it's from 1950s? A, time period's wrong, and B, it's just WinForms. Like, obviously, if UI is such a huge thing for you as an individual, then I'd probably recommend avoiding it. But never judge a book by its cover at all. Like, the amount of times when things will surprise you just because it might look a bit different or it might not look as good, it doesn't mean that it's not as good. Sometimes it just takes a little getting used to. And yeah, obviously there's no dark mode, but you know what? Don't judge a book by its cover. Just try it. If you don't like it, then it's not for you. If you do like it, then you've found something incredible, right? And plus, everyone loves that retro feel. There you go. It's not all about looks. Digital Drummer, how you doing? I didn't see you sneak in, but thank you. Thank you for sticking in here. If you've got questions, Ken, the command is !ask, followed by the question, and we can get around to your question. We've got a queue. We've got a queue system in the true British way. Just asking why. No, it's good. You just gave me some content. Uses WinForms because Nate built it that way because it's never meant to be this popular. This is true. It was just meant to be a really small thing for VR streamers initially. Called Channel Point Handler, which is fun. For wavelength integration, can I control the various input monitor and stream volume and mute without being on stream? I've not really looked at the new Elgato wavelength stuff because obviously you've got all the listening events for the triggers, which is super cool. But when it comes to actually triggering it, again, I'm one of these guys. Obviously, it's a bit different for you because you're a musician. And obviously, when I start doing music, things are going to be a bit different when it comes to my audio setup. But you shouldn't have to be live to trigger any of this stuff. So we can set input volumes, do all the output monitor volume and everything like that, which is really cool. So yeah, you don't need to be live to do any of this. You could set this up to be on a Stream Deck button, or you could set up a trigger or something like that, which is really useful. But I think something that me and the Stream Up team have kind of talked about a little bit is like creating some basic decks for people. like nice quick freebies that doesn't require a lot of effort from us, but can save you guys a hell of a lot of time. And TD's been kind of doing that already. He's been putting a load of different freebies on the Stream website. Let me load it up and show you guys. Streams. It's in a really weird place though. You have to go to products all the way down to the bottom, and then you got a bunch of freebies here. So we got like 8 vertical actions in Streamer.bot and Sammy. You know, so you can control your vertical canvas through WebSocket and all that jazz. Auto move camera. So I used to have an overlay that if my mouse went over where my where I was in my little window, it'd move my camera out of the way. Border color changer, that's a new one. Dynamic pricing, that's cool. Yeah. Not using Streamer.bot just because it don't have dark mode. I know. Could you imagine? Could you imagine? I like the developer has spent more time on features than UI. Exactly. Like, it's always about functionality. I'm a very functionality over form kind of person. Like, I don't really care how something looks as long as it does what I want it to do. Because that's the most important thing, right? As long as it works. Are you biting your lips? My lip. It's really sore. I'm an idiot. What's StreamUp? StreamUp is a company that I founded. StreamUp.tips. We create loads of different widgets, as you can see here, and different tools that you guys can use. I've got an OBS plugin, and if you're a streamer and you're not using the StreamUp OBS plugin, then I don't know what I can probably tell you. You're doing it wrong. You're doing it wrong because the StreamUp OBS plugin is OP. It'll check all your other plugins if they need updating that I maintain manually, and there's 1,001 things that it does, and it's amazing. It's because it's like catching on my just trigger Andy's Apple PTSD. Why doesn't Streamer.bot have gel buttons and random con? Is that plugin? Yep. This is the StreamUp OBS plugin. I've got a video on it. Every OBS needs this plugin. Fact. And I made it. Next question. Hello? Has that triggered the question? Hello? Are you there? When is TD taking over Streamer? That's probably why it's ignored that question, because Bongo's a tossball. It's not my fault. My stream chose the way, man. What plugin widget do you use for the chat to show up at the top of your screen? Not the chat beside you. At the top of the screen, that is a StreamUp product. And it's a free one. It's by Silverlink. I'm testing a brand new version that's not out yet. It's a free one, and it's called Horizontal Chat. It utilizes Streamer.bot, and it's awesome. There you go. If you want to go and find that, I've got a video on it as well. Go follow my YouTube channel. Like, I do tutorials on pretty much anything and everything. It's like, it should be a one place that you go if you need advice on streaming. Let's go. It's free. There's a load of free stuff. Speaking of Silverlink, he's back. First plugin is always StreamUp. Yeah. You too kind, Sam. You too kind. You far too kind, man. My hair looks really weird when it's cutting me out. What's the utility of having a fully horizontal chat? It's just aesthetics, isn't it, I guess? And people that might be viewing on other platforms, even though I've not put it on the vertical platforms, like they can see a little bit of what's going on the other chats and stuff. But any important things, I just throw up on screen like this anyway. So it's kind of, I don't know. You don't really need it, but it's just something else there, isn't it? Why not? And it's very minimalistic. Hey, Jota. Hi, Andy. Is there a way to change via Streamer.bot the go live notification for Twitch? Yes, there should be. Is that? I think you can do it via a trigger, right? Because you can choose the content and stuff like that. You might not be able to do the going live one, but inside of Streamer.bot, you can go to Twitch, not settings. Where is it? Where is it, man? I could have sworn you could do this. Hello? I'm tired. Am I tripping balls? Maybe I'm confusing it with YouTube. Maybe I'm confusing it with YouTube. Because because YouTube's got the settings, not the settings, the broadcasting, that you can change the title and everything like that. Not sure if you can do it via C# though. Let's just triple check, because sometimes they're in weird places. Moderation, maybe? Send shout out. No. Don't think there is. I know TD's been looking at a lot of stuff like that, so I don't know if you know TD off the top of your head. You guys should follow TD, by the way, if you like your Streamer.bot stuff, because he does tons of stuff. No public endpoints that can't be done. There you go. Without hacky methods. Well, there you go. There you go. So not natively, unfortunately. But that's no Streamer.bot's fault. Ken Warner asks, my bad, I got a question. If I wanted to join you on your live stream right now, what are the best options for creators to make that easy for viewers to do? There's an incredible tool. There's a couple of tools that are really useful. One of them, there are two really good tools to bring guests in. If you're streaming on Twitch, there is the guest star thing. Is that what they're still called nowadays? You can pull in a guest on Twitch. Or there's an insane website called video.ninja. It used to be called OBS Ninja or OBS Ninja, but they had to change the name. And you can create a room inside of here. I've done a video on this in the past where you can add a camera to OBS, you can share your screen. There's a bunch of different things that you can do with this website, and basically just add guests into OBS via a browser source. So once you send their details, you can go into OBS, press the plus sign, go to browser, and you can just fill it out with the information that Video Ninja sends you, and it's completely free to do that. It's really handy. It's called Stream Together. Oh yeah, Stream Together. Yeah, that makes sense. I'm so in the 1950s since we're choosing that era. But yeah, this website's awesome. It's absolutely awesome. In fact, there's a lot of new tools on here that I've not seen. Man. Steve Seguin's insane. Like insane. Crazy. The link to that, by the way, in case you need it, even though it's just video.ninja. There you go. And it's awesome. Like, actually awesome. Right, we've only got one more question after this, so if you've got questions, keep firing them in. How do you actually find your TikTok URL and streamer key? You can't, basically, unless you physically have a key from TikTok, or you're part of a TikTok pyramid scheme, or whatever you want to do. I want to do a proper video on how I've set up my TikTok to not need a stream key, because I'm streaming obviously to TikTok right now without 1,000. I've not even got 1,000 followers, and I'm streaming directly from OBS. I'm not using anything else. But yeah, it's a bit annoying. How you doing, Pink Spaghetti? Are you good? Yo, Lifesaver coming in with a raid. I really need to sort that out so it comes in time, but I need to think how I want to send it. Did you guys hear that alert, or was that just me? What were you up to, darling? What are we doing? We're just doing Q&As and stuff like that. But yeah, Dragon Spirit, there's no easy answer. But hopefully we'll find some sort of answer for you. Maybe, is that something that I could record now, I wonder? Trying to think if I can do that on this live stream. I'm trying to think. Yo! D-Class, what's going on? Feels weird people putting chat commands in and I can't physically see what's happening in the chat commands. I'm just like, I actually don't know what's going on right now. Yeah, that needs fixing. You pull the going line notification to shared Discord. It doesn't update right away. It takes about 3 minutes. Try to do. I think they mean update like it for Twitch, Jay. So like actually send that straight to Twitch so they can change what it is without going to Twitch's dashboard and then doing it that way. Which is just, yeah, there's weird ways to get around it, but it's just a bit of a nightmare, isn't it? Bit of a nightmare. Yeah, I need to think how I want to explain this video, because I have to use Streamlabs, and it kind of makes me want to be sad inside. But watch this space, Dragon. I'll be able to talk you through it properly. How do you make the Ask system? I stream Minecraft Q&As, and I would love to use that feature. Well, this, I will be packaging it up into a stream-up product at some point. I only made it the other day, and I've got a bunch of code for it. It doesn't have to be this technical, but basically all I'm doing is when somebody uses the chat message !ask, so I've got a command that triggers inside of Streamer.bot, !ask or !AMA, which is pretty cool. And then the question, and then what happens is I pull the data of who's done it, so what the message was. So I'll get what the message was, who the user was, check if the user was me, because I can put in TikTok questions and stuff like that now. And then I'll basically just pull their user image and then just put that into a group, basically, a small group that has the username, profile picture, and message. And I save that as a variable. And basically create a list of all these questions. It's pretty simple when you break it down, but it's quite complicated if you want to code it. I know what I mean, but figured I'd at least add a bit. Yeah, it's all about that. How you doing anyway, Jay? Are you good? I've been able to see any showcase of the stream hotkey display. You mind showing it off a little? I have got a weird thing at the moment where if you've pressed a key and you press it again, it doesn't trigger. So now when I'm doing OBS stuff and everything like that, and I'm wanting to show you, oh yeah, you can copy like this thing that we've got this here. So I can copy that. I can paste a duplicate of it like that, or I can reference, sorry, not duplicate. If I want to get this one, Control C that, and then what I can do, there's no shortcut for duplicate, but then what I can do here is copy the transform of this, paste the transform to there, so then you can see that I've copied that. Really cool little thing, and you can see it down here what it's doing. You can disable it at any point as well. Obviously you still see it on my output because this is, so you can disable it at any point. It doesn't just log keystrokes, it literally just listens for modifiers or F keys or stuff like delete. And then what you can do is completely customize it. So I've got the nice little overlay, haven't I, in the middle, and all that genuinely is a single text source, which I think is here. Have I still got it in here? Come on, it's got to be. How do I not have it in here? Have I accidentally deleted it? That's really annoying. Basically, this is all it is. Let's go to this scene. Let's add in a text source. Call it text GDI, whatever. Put the best font known to mankind in it. There we go. Bold. Yeah. And then I can do loads of stuff to the font. So what I can do is change the color of the background if I want to. So put a bit of a background on it. like I've done. I can add outlines and everything like that. Press OK. So nothing's showing. But in the StreamUp hotkey display, I go down here. I just select what scene this is on. So it's on camera scene. The text source I want to select is that. Let me just remove these to show you this. How long I want it to stay on screen for. And then now. And obviously some fonts are weird with spacing, as you can see. But I can modify this at any point. So if I want to just crop that in a little bit, there we go. And now I've got this that pops up on screen in whatever style that I want, which is cool. And then obviously you can see that it's aligned to the left. So what I can do is if I right click on the transform or Control E, I can change the position alignment to center. I can even give it a bounding box, scale to inner, say the longest it can go is 1,000, and then now it'll stay in the middle like that. And what's cool on top of that is you can start throwing a couple of extra bits on it, bells and whistles, such as why not give it a filter. So let's give it a rounded corner or something. Let's just bang a shader on it. It should work. I think I just used a rounded corner shader for mine. Rounded rect 2 because I prefer that one. And just crank the radius up. There you go. So just crank that up to 100 so you can see. Obviously the size of this is wrong, so I need to adjust the bounding box to maybe max. Which one's going to be... let me reset the size of this. There we go. Bounding box, max. There we go. So just fiddle about you with bounding boxes, and then now I've got rounded corners around it all, but still looks a little bit like weird, doesn't it? You know what I mean? But what I can do is add prefix. So I could do something like make it look a little bit more stylized. So just to add some like lines and whatnot. And then now which is really cool. Really cool plugin that is available in early access for mine and StreamUp's tier 2 patrons. If you guys want to test it out now, you just grab it from our Discords. Oh, you've been using it? Have you got any oh, you're talking about the font. Fuck's sake. Of course he's not talking about my plugin. He don't care about my plugin. Doesn't care. No cares. Zero. Just doesn't care about me. Really want to use it? Yeah, you do. Hopefully it shouldn't be too long. Right, next question. Opera versus Chrome. I mean, this is not really the thing to... Listen, thing. I use Opera, to be fair. That's it. I honestly don't care for web browsers. It doesn't bother me as long as it gets me to the correct page at the correct time. That's all that matters. It isn't terrible. Can you show executing actions using WebSockets? So that's very generalized. Like the easiest WebSocket to connect to for executing an action is OBS WebSocket, and you can do vendor events, which is just beautiful. So a vendor event is like all the plugins that are in OBS. For instance, I have added a bunch of functionality to the StreamUp one that we saw earlier. So if I just set this to default, and I'll just type in StreamUp, and in here I have the get bit. Right. I'm just using this as an example. I've added a bunch of other things to there as well. No, that's not the one that I don't want to trigger. Oh, I'm such an idiot. I'm trying to think of something that I've actually added a trigger to. Oh, the hotkey one. The hotkey. Yeah, let me show you this. I've already got one set up. Hotkey OBS display. So I've got stream up hotkey display, and the event is key underscore pressed. And then what I can do is if I go and do a hotkey, I'm just trying to go to my. So basically I can use these as triggers now, which is really cool. I was wanting to execute a Streamer.bot action using Streamer.bot WebSocket. I've not really used the Streamer.bot WebSocket servers at all. The best bet would be to ask in the Streamer.bot community for that one. Obviously, I'm quite limited on knowledge, especially when it comes to actually being a professional coder. I'm obviously more OBS focused and stuff like that. But Geo's here. Geo is incredible. Geo's like Ultra Geo. Like Pog Geo. Geo Champ. I'm just saying stuff now, right? I'm just filling the dead air with nonsense. Is that right? Yeah. But yeah, I need to look into it. I think when I do get the new studio set up in the new house when we move, there's going to be because I'm going to be doing a lot of music stuff. So I think I want to combine. I'm going to have to pull my Mac in and stuff like that. There's some cool stuff that I'm going to be wanting to do. So I'm probably going to obviously learn more about it then, and then I'll be able to help you, right? What's TD? Is that an example of something? Something that's caused my OBS to crash when deleting scenes is intermittent and it doesn't happen in safe mode. What process do you recommend for troubleshooting? Look at the crash logs. And I think I know what it is. I've only had one issue with it, but I've not really used it. Picked you later. Thank you very much for the follow over on Twitch. Very much appreciated. It might be the cow plugin. I've only had it done it once, and it only happened like today, or was it yesterday? So I've not fed it back to Finite yet, but Finite is pretty much rebuilding the whole thing. But yeah, if you check your crash logs pretty much near the top will tell you what the issue is. Well, what plugin has caused the crash. Yo, Wells-ish. Yeah, we're going to be doing some good stuff. I do have that installed. There you go. Thank you very much for all the helpful videos about OBS and Streamer.bot. You are more than welcome, Picturator. It's all good. It's all good. It's all good, baby. It's all good. But yeah, that's the best thing to do, Chance, is to take a little gander at your crash log. Is there any way to integrate Ko-fi events into Stream.bot? They're already there. They're already there. They're already there, my dude. And to be able to use them, you just need to go to integrations. I believe for Ko-fi, you need to be logged into the Streamer.bot website. So you need to log into here. Yeah, the Ko-fi's been in for some time. And once you've got that connected, you'll be able to see all your other stuff. Same as Patreon. It's just under integrations, Ko-fi, and then you've got all these. Music is jamming all day. You know, baby. But if you've got any questions, Picturator, you're more than welcome to ask. ! Ask. And you can ask a question. That goes for anybody on any of the platforms. I've even got TikTok chat up. But you guys are quiet over there, man. Why are you guys so quiet? Sus. Geo! Is there a way to make groups in OBS less trash? I swear, this is the only video I ever do. Groups are not broken. Should we watch it? Should we help the algorithm together? Let's say it together, guys. Let's help the algorithm together. Oh my god, it's a live video as well. Share. Here you go, everyone. Let's find out together. Mute the music. With color source and why you would use it. So groups are, everyone says, are broken inside of OBS. They're kind of are, but they're not, okay? So groups are not broken because a group inside of OBS is classed as a scene. But if you just create a group, there is no size bounds to the group, okay? This group, I can try and resize it. Nothing's going to happen. It's not going to do anything, okay? So what we need to do is define how big we want that group to be. And I wish you could just define it in its settings by using a bounding box, but that doesn't really work either. So my way of creating a size of it is use a source that's not going to use very many resources on your PC. You can just do a color source. So I'm going to add a new source. I'm going to add a color source, okay? And this color source, we'll call it color source. Yo, my mum coming in with 1,000 bits.
I usually call it something like group sizer or something like that. It can be whatever size you want. Doesn't really matter because we can stretch it to how big we want. So using the spacebar and zooming out, we can make the canvas smaller. I can make this absolutely huge if I want to. Use Control D to center it. And then if I drag that into the group, that group is now as big as that. Okay? And I can move the group around, do whatever I want to do with it. Never have to touch this group sizer ever, ever, ever again. We can even turn this off visibility-wise. And that's it. We've got now a basic.
Everyone go and like the video, man.
Of the group. So what I can do is to there and start moving them around. So if I add a new source, I'll just do a browser source, for example, because it can be absolutely anything. Press OK. We've got a browser source here. We're going to put it into the group. As long as it stays inside this bounds that we've set, because it goes a little bit whiffy, because we're trying to resize the bounds now. So that's when OBS goes because it's trying to work out a ton of math.
Fact.
I can try and resize it. I can try and resize.
My zoom button restarts the video.
I can try and resize it. Nothing's gonna happen.
But yeah, you get it.
If I go to filters, on the group, and
because then you can use a move inside a move.
Everyone's like, you can't do move source inside of groups. It breaks.
You guys get it.
As long as you keep it within the bounds.
Go watch the video. Go watch the video. Get me some interactions so more than 1,000 people know how to use groups. It's so handy. It's as if that's why they called me this. Do you know what I mean? The guy in the video knows what he's talking about. Do you know him? Sometimes. Are there any alternatives? They're immensely broken. Why is Silver like this? You do look sexy in your profile picture, though, Silver. I'm not gonna lie. I am not gonna lie. You look pretty hot. You look pretty hot, my dude. Should change your name to Handy Lippy. Is that because I usually sit behind the bike sheds on lunch break? I'm not answering that question. Sora's just asked a question. Do you have any handy automated uses of Notion in your personal workflow to collect organized visual data like VOD clip links? No, would be the answer. But my Notion, Notion at the motion in the ocean of the lotion in which you require, is we run our entire website and plugin database that I use for the StreamUp plugin, everything in Notion. So I don't physically have anything in there at the minute to do clips and stuff, because the way that my content flow at the moment is done quite automatically-ish. My content flow at the moment is you guys ask a question. If it's worth recording after I read it, I just press record. And then I've already got them all trimmed down. And then if I get a second, I'll just put a little title in. And then right now, I then move them to my hard drive, which has got ridiculous amount of videos in. Just need captions on them. They're ready to go. Trim and edit. I've got all these. Got some more in there that say ASAP, but they've been there for quite some time now. Talking about a stream up OBS thing that I did at 1.5, which was ages ago. Some videos in there, and yeah. So I kind of just have a workflow like that. And the beautiful thing about not sending it to, yo, Admiral, how you doing? Thank you very much for the follow. When I'm kind of getting my stuff ready for what's it called? For posting to socials and everything like that, it's better to have it local anyway, because when you're re-downloading VODs and clips, like, they are gonna be compressed more, because obviously you've streamed it, then you're downloading it in their format and everything like that. And the cool thing is, I mean, even if you wanted to and you had the resources, you could make the video higher quality, but for the content like I make, you don't need mega HD content. Nobody cares. Nobody barely cares about my content as it is. Do you know? So yeah, it's one of those things where you just kind of gotta work smarter, and that's why I've created the little ask widget, because it means that anything that I'm talking about in the clips, there's a reference to what it is. So, for instance, if I want to go and label one of these, because obviously right now they don't have names. Oh my god, Andy, come on. They don't have names at the moment, but most of these, you can see in the thumbnail, they've got some sort of question on screen. So I just go, oh, this one's about YouTube events. Cool. That's it. YouTube events. Done. Do you know what I mean? So it's like, kind of, don't overthink about quality. Like, I was doing so many videos where I was pumping so much time and effort into the quality of the video, and even though they were good videos, as in good topics that should have done really well, some of my other stuff has done far better. Like, and I mean far better. So you kind of gotta be careful a little bit. You've got to get a good middle ground. As long as it doesn't look like trash, I don't think anybody cares. Like, if I was trying to, I don't know. Do you know what I'm saying? Don't overthink it. Grow into the content. When you start getting more time to be able to put more polish into videos and stuff like that, like, I know for a fact when I'm a bit more comfortable and maybe, like, I don't know, I've started getting a few sponsors behind me maybe and stuff like that, then, and I've got a bit more like revenue coming in, I can probably spend more time on maybe getting like an editor and things like that to try and increase the quality of stuff. But right now, it doesn't really matter, does it? Like, that's why I like to keep my overlay pretty simple as well, because I can do anything with this right now because it's not too in your face. You know what I mean? You know, you guys know what I'm saying, don't you? YouTube creation is cruel, because it's just weird. A lot of the stuff that I've been trying to do at the moment, like, there's so many cool videos that I've done, and they just don't get any traction at all, which is a shame, because there's some really, really good features in the videos that I wish everybody would know about OBS, like really simple stuff, but it doesn't get pushed. So I don't know if I'm going to start looking into maybe re-uploading stuff that probably didn't really do very well. I don't know how that impacts your channel or anything like that, so I need to research a bunch of that and see what the crack is. But yeah, I imagine you can use it. Yeah, you can use the ass thing for anything. Pink spaghetti, absolutely anything. It's just that's what I've used for mine, just to make it easy. Think the quality should focus on the content itself. Slightly low resolution won't bother anyone. Yeah, unless it's filmed on a potato, then it might affect. Do you know what I mean? But if the content's there, then it should be all good. And I mean, I'm not saying this from an experience of I know what I'm doing, because if I knew what I was doing, I'd have over 100,000 subscribers. I'd be like a massive channel. I wouldn't have to like worry about the things that I worry about. But all I can do is tell you my experiences and what I've been working on to try and test stuff. I know the stuff that doesn't work, and putting all the time and effort into making an edit is not necessarily going to be equivalent to you getting views on that video. And the hard bit is, if you've put your bloody content up here, standard-wise, people are going to expect that all the time. So then you'll probably get people not watching your videos because you'll be like, well, this guy's gone downhill, which is totally a thing that will happen. And you probably don't want that to happen. But that's why people like to grow with you. So recently, especially, I'm really seeing this with the whole partner push here on Twitch, is that you are all like growing with me at the moment, and you're all enjoying being part of the journey. It's not just me trying to push for partner or do all these things to ask questions and make loads of content for everybody. You lot are part of the whole journey. So don't always push yourself to be the top quality, top this, top that. Especially if you're only a small channel and you're getting like a couple of viewers. Like, don't just relax, have fun, and then just grow with your audience, basically. And things naturally invest back into the stream anyway, right? As long as you're pretty clever with how you handle your cash flow and stuff like that, you can always put money back into the stream and everything. Do you know what I mean? Just grow with it, basically. You don't need all the crazy. That's another argument for another day, but yeah. Maybe look into turning them compilations. Maybe that'd be a good idea. Like a blast of, right, here you go. Here's like a ton of Streamer.bot things you didn't know. Maybe I'll get an editor one day, and they can do that, because I'm not spending time doing that. Screw that. AI, where's AI? That's truest sentence ever spoken. I see so many people that here's how they don't succeed, but they've got exactly knocks. It's really annoying. Really annoying. And there's also burnout, that's true. I mean, I've not really experienced creator burnout specifically. My burnouts have been from other sources. Like just juggling the amount of things that I do, because I'm not just a content creator. Like, content creator is like the smallest part of my job, I think. Like, most of it's like doing the stream up stuff, and like a lot of stuff is stressful. Because if I was, we talked about this yesterday on stream. If I just relied on my creator income, I'd not be able to live. Like, we crunched the numbers for one of the best months that I had, which was last month, and I think, didn't we say it was about £550-600 that I'd earned for the month for making content? Like, it's not enough to live on, like, at all. And like, to rely on you guys to pay my bills is just nuts anyway. Like, it'd be crazy risky to do that. So yeah, no, I mean, you gotta be. But yeah, I don't want to be that person that's gonna like pretend I know what the perfect thing is to do, because I'm still learning. I learn every single day. Any day that I'm streaming. Like, for instance, I can see on my streams, obviously, that we've been doing a lot better viewer-wise numbers, but I can see when people tune in, stay, and tune out, and I can understand what's happened in that point. And recently I've found having conversations with you guys, like the one that we're having right now, where you're part of a discussion that's gonna help you, is usually a bit that keeps you guys in, because you're just like, oh, yeah, I get that as well. Or, do you know what I mean? You're kind of asking questions to the room to keep people engaged. And that's not me just trying to keep you engaged, but that's for me to keep engaged, if that makes sense. It's more important than trying to perfect it. Exactly. Just take it steady. That's all I'll say. Just take it steady. Grow your audience concept. Good thought. Exactly. You're not doing it for yourself. You're doing it for your audience, right? Oh, God, my shoulder is killing. For me, only streaming stuff I truly enjoy has been the difference. Yeah, I mean, that's why I've started doing my second Twitch channel, because I've not done any gaming in years. Like, TD, I've just read that. I have not done any gaming in years, and then I was like, you know what? I really need to take time for myself, because the amount of hours that I was putting into doing content, and obviously when you think about it, content was the main part of the business, and earning in a good month £600 after putting in hundreds of hours is just, it's not good. !alt Twitch for the second channel. So that's why I've started doing a second channel where I don't really need to worry about viewer numbers or engagement, and I can just sit, have some fun, have some beers, relax. You guys get to know me a little bit more personally rather than like the more professional Andy, which is what I am here, because I obviously want to look good in front of potential sponsors and stuff like that, and I want you guys to see me as a credible source for support on your streams. So you kind of make yourself be a little bit more professional. And the back and forth is huge. Cannot agree. Yeah, exactly, right. Right, we've got some questions. I don't know if they're troll questions, but we'll find out. If a hot dog is just meant meat inside of a casing, when you eat a hot dog, do you become a hot dog? Also, tell me about your other channel on Twitch. Aren't you already a hot dog? Question mark. Ads are coming soon, I guess. But yeah, I basically have got a second channel where there's not even any VODs or anything on it. It's just a hidden channel where it's a cool place, man. Twitch.tv/Andy Stone. This is your boy here. And we did our first speedrun of Crash Bash last night, and it was freaking amazing. Like, there's zero effort on this channel. There is zero effort. Zero effort. Minimal effort, maximum fun. That's what this is. And there's no schedule. It's whenever I can get on there and get doing my thing. To be fair, I've just forgot to turn VODs on. So I probably just need to turn VODs on, but it's because I never have the dashboard open, because I'm logging into 2 Twitch accounts all the time is really annoying, right? So I'm never logged in. But yeah, go follow me there. I was going to stream tonight, but I'm off to a thingy thing, engagement party. I have a question. I got fiber. Yeah, you currently output at 6300 whatever OBS to 60 frames a second. What rate should I set it for 1080p 60? I remember Nutty saying around 8500. Really, the cap to Twitch ish is 8K. So I usually stream at 8K. And as long as your internet supports it with fiber, you should be fine. But yeah, set it to 8K. You need to think about your. I mean, I've never had an issue with going 8K and 320 for audio. Or can you not? I'm trying to remember now. But yeah, 8K is usually banging. More than enough. It gives you that little bit of extra headroom. Like 6K is fine. 6K is absolutely fine for 1080, but having the extra headroom is really nice. I have more than enough plus multi-stream. Exactly right. We were one off this hour, TD. Is that what you're saying? That's orcs. No giveaway for you lot today, unfortunately. Sorry. I need my little thing. You should have got here earlier. K-Work's great. The higher you set it, the less work your computer has to do to compress it. But if you don't get transcoding, any viewers that have slow internet might struggle. But then if you want to try the NVIDIA Enhanced Broadcasting, if your computer's capable of that, will give you more transcoding options, because your transcoding it yourself. But again, depends on your system, depends on everything like that. I'm awful at encoding, like and stuff like that. I'm just so bad. It's so technical. I'm just like, I don't understand. Like, there's too many numbers, and numbers scare me. Scary time. When I record videos, should I leave my audio check claps in? That video is amazing. So, our resident Bongo, incredible cricket content creator, cricket umpire. I can't say any other number than 69. It is an incredible TikToker, Instagrammer, you name it. That boy's everywhere. In one of his videos, where he was doing a load of stuff, you just see him go, because he forgot to trim it out, and we just rip him ever since then. It's incredible. Thank you for that. No worries. Try it out, Evil Tweedle, and let us know how you get on, baby. Yeah. Right, this is probably going to be the last question because I have got to skedaddle because I need to go and pick my son up from nursery, and I also need to quickly post a video, and I also need to go and take my shirt off because I'm hot and I've not turned my aircon on because I'm an idiot. So the last one. Sorry if this was already asked. Does restreaming via method use draw on internet connection and PC resources additionally? Or does it replicate the original load to other sources? It has. If you're streaming vertical and horizontal at the same time, yes, there's an impact on your PC resources because it's doing two different streams. But again, it depends if you're using the same encoder. If you want to go to multiple platforms of those two different streams, okay? So you're basically doing two different streams because you've got two different canvases. So just say it as two different canvases, you're going to have to encode two different streams, yeah? But then if you want to send it to multiple different endpoints, then you are better to just use the same encoders if your system can handle it, because that way you're not having to encode again, and that means that you can send that to then as many different places as you want. But then that will affect your internet because you'll need more bitrate because you're sending more streams. You're not just creating one stream and then sending it. That would be what you use Restream for. You'll send one stream to a website and then the website will separate the website as well. Yeah? Yeah. Does that make sense? And it's got more views than all my other videos added together. I get that. All the time. Random videos happen to me for that. It's always just some weird ass video that I'm like, how the hell has that received a ton of things? So if you use Restream, that's less stress on the internet. Yep, because you only send it to one location. But then you don't have the what's it called? You don't have the Jeez Louise. You don't have the control, really. Sorry, I'm just tripping balls right now. What am I actually doing? What have I done? Why is my... I just keep getting smashed up here. Shit. My PC's like on fire, apparently. Maybe I should have been a bit careful with all this stuff that I'm doing. That would have been really useful, right? Like, stuff is really not happy right now. Like, I mean not happy. I'm glad I'm ending now. So yeah, we're going to be moving on to a raid over on Twitch. So if you guys want to get involved in the raid, if you're on the other platforms and whatnot, then please come across. I'm going to have a look on the Streamer.bot tag, see if we've got anybody in here that we've maybe not raided before, or maybe not raided for a while, and then we'll go with the flow. I'm going to be streaming again. What day are we on? Friday. I'll be streaming again tomorrow. Anyway, I just sat through all 10 ads just for you. Oh, Dee Dee, thank you, baby. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Making a Twitch idle game. Let's go. That sounds awesome. Somebody's making a Twitch idle game. That sounds beautiful. Let's give it a go and see where we go, yeah? Giga 6V. So anybody jumping over from the other platforms, appreciate it. Everybody, I hope you've enjoyed your times here. I'm going to be streaming again tomorrow, and it's probably going to take me ages to set this up because it's a right nightmare, isn't it? I'm hoping I press stop streaming, it just stops streaming everywhere. I don't really know how this shit works, but it's yeah. It looks a bit of a nightmare, but I'll be back tomorrow doing more stuff like this. So get any questions, write them down, and fire them at me tomorrow. I'm going to actually try and build a little bit of something tomorrow because this is all looking a little bit bare, isn't it? Mind you, I might be hungover. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. But hopefully you've had a good stream, everybody. And like I say, get your questions written down, ready for tomorrow's stream, and we'll smash it. And I'll see you there, all right? Put your rock over the stone. Much love to you all. Goodbye. Goodbye. Ba ba bam, ba ba bam, ba bam bam.